Pharos II, a habitable moon comprised of a chain of islands and dominated by a deep ocean. It was settled by human colonization efforts during First Com, and has remained isolated until half a century ago. In UE 5106, the ruling government on planet, PSOV, closed its fist even tighter on the populace, sparking a full-scale civil war. Renowned NHP scientist Nara Agura was on Pharos II just before the conflict began. Their current status? Unknown. With other Union forces along the Atlas line busy with current deployments, Rapid Cavalry Reaction and Response Taskforce Minerva has been routed to Pharos II. Our mission? Assess the situation, provide emergency relief, and exfil Nara Agura. Eyes on the drop, Lancers. It's time to get to work.
UE 5106, Pharos II, New Alexandria, capital complex of the Pharos Sovereignty. A group of pilots descended onto a planet not to fight a war, but to complete a mission. And here they are, somehow doing both. We'll see what this turn makes, where this war takes them, whether they'll leave it victorious as champions, or find themselves cast low in defeat. Regardless, the fate of Pharos II will be made by these four, whether they know it or not. Because the difference between a mech pilot and a lancer is who gets in a cockpit and who makes their mark on the galaxy. Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. Ladies, gentlemen, and all those in between and beyond that binary neon lights roleplay. Welcome back to Tears of Divinity, Minerva, Exodus. Our brief jaunt through the Lancer universe as a side story to our incredible story that began with Turkic Scented and the story of Frozen Rain. I am your host for the duration of stream, Young Foxy, and I have with me four incomparable souls, four great friends of mine, four wonderfully devoted Lancer pilots, here to do a goddamn job. In the order that I call you out, pilots, please tell me who you are, who you're playing tonight, where you can be found on the internet, and if you're ready to go. We'll start off with someone near and dear to my heart, someone who genuinely Neon Lights would not be without this person, without their place in my life, without their motivation they give me, without the stories we told together. And I'm happy that after this episode and one more, I'll get to put this story as one more notch in our endless belt of tales. Lucian, how the fuck are you feeling today, man?
Bold of you to assume I'm making it to the next episode. But
Oh,
hey,
what?
I'm Lucian. I'm playing Ember. Both he, him. There were a lot of instructions on what I was supposed to say. I remember none of it. Good thing I work in quality. I'm here. We're here to have fun. So
Who you playing tonight?
I said I'm playing Ember.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, then you're good. Then you did the thing then.
What are
Good
the
job.
pronouns?
I said that
Oh,
too.
yeah, right. He did. See, look, you accomplished all instructions. Good job, Lucian.
Look at us.
We're off to a
Look at
great.
us.
We're off to a great start.
All right.
Sliding on around from the person who I've known the longest in this little group of ours to the person who I've known the least longest in this group, but who I hope to change that going forward. And this person only today told me that this feels like a great introduction to our little community. And I am so pleased to hear that I hope to see them not at one more, not at two more, but at a dozen more Neon Light tables as the years come. Please give one lovely welcome and round of applause to the incomparable Weeb G.
I think I got a dozen more in me at least.
Damn right.
Only a
hi.
dozen?
Give or take, at least, at a minimum. Hi, I'm JT. My pronouns are they, them. Tonight I will be playing Orpheus, just a little guy, also they, them. Lance Corporal, Orpheus.
For that. Mm-hmm. Rank is important here. Speaking of rank, let's go ahead and slide up the hierarchy one little rung, shall we? To a person who I've known for a little bit of time here, shared a few tables with, and I think that nothing for nothing, I am proud of how much I'm getting to see themselves sort of blossom into themselves, but if I had to wager a guess and be so bold to say, refinding themselves in this lovely creative space of ours, and I hope to continue to be a part of that in the years that come. Rainey, how are you today, love?
I'm doing pretty great. So I'm Rainey. Tonight I am playing Corporal Eve on Light. She operates under she, her pronouns. I operate under she, they. You can find me anywhere on the internet that's important at Rainy Keys, except for Deadbird website. But, you know, who cares?
Dead bird sights aside, great to have you here, Rainey.
Oh, thanks.
And
It's lovely to be here.
Last but not least, of course, we slide ourselves to a person who I could say so many things about, all of which would come short of describing their greatness, their splendor, their wonder. So instead, I will simply say that you might mistakenly think this person is transmasculine. They simply cannot miss. How we doing, Chouse?
I'm doing all right. Call me Vietnam the way I write it up. But you know, everything's fine. I should probably turn my fan on. Hang on.
You still have to do one more of these.
Yep. And it's only gonna get worse. Yeah, I mean, it's only acts. I mean, I could have gotten starting ether, but you know, didn't have time.
Waiting for the wrecking ball for next time.
Oh, not the wrecking ball.
Alrighty. I am Chouse. You can find me pretty much on a lot of places on the internet, but you'll mainly see me here. I don't like posting online too much. But when it's with others, it's pretty nice. I will be playing Staff Sergeant Thomas. What is his call sign? Warden. That's it. What? No, not
Damn
that
sure is.
tab. I needed the other tab. This goddamn sea of screen. Fuck.
You got it.
I'm doing it slowly but surely. I operate on they them pronouns. Thomas goes by he him. And
Operate on is incredible, by the way. Operate on is really good. I'm using that in the future, by the way. Operate on, like it's a fucking operating system, like it's Windows Vista or some shit. That's my favorite thing. We're keeping that. That's great. Loving that.
I'm running the gender non-binary.
Yeah.
I
Click it,
forgot
ship
to
it.
say
Anyway.
Eve's call sign, which is church key. I'm
Thank
so
you.
organized.
Hey, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We got this.
Gender
Any
just like
case,
swapping files around.
yes, it is. Any case, jokes aside, friends. I'm Foxy. I play everyone that's not these four incomparable people, including sometimes narrating as their awesome mechs, but I let them do that more these days because they're really good at it. And I also occasionally do some cool stuff like said intro scenes, which I'm gonna do right now. Footfalls rapidly echo across concrete stairs as a figure moves with their entourage down a long flight of emergency exits. The Capitol complex is massive, maybe a full 200 stories up at its full height. This figure is rapidly moving their way down, but given that the place is an active war zone, it's not surprising that the elevators aren't operational, nor are the grav levs. Thus, Ptolemaeus Hurst and his entourage rapidly move down the stairs towards his exit, the Kingmaker, a massive submarine destroyer which will make his exit from this place and this war zone for a time. He is, however, busy with his comm. Units 7 through 12 reported and defend my position. We have interlopers inbound. Stasis, I request escort. Stasis? Squad 7 through 9, someone affirm Stasis' position. Does anyone have sight on Stasis? Where the hell is that mercenary? As the guard sort of cuts in front of the group, the camera pans away, back outside, as 4 massive footfalls signal the deploy of 4 mechs out of their dropship and down into the middle of the capital complex of New Alexandria. Friends, you find yourselves facing down a horde of Pisov enemies. Several of them look just like the conscript you've already been fighting. Others look more imposing. There's a single massive figure already constructing some large, almost literally working handheld printers inside of their handheld printers in their hands to print out massive blocks of cover to form an area around them effectively. As they are doing so, and I'm going to turn the music down some, my bad. As they are doing so, you'll notice that a single figure amongst them appears to be the leader of the squad. This single figure in their mech, which you've seen looks like the sergeant mech you fought before, steps forward. We have contact. Step forward and prepare. And while they're not close enough to actually start firing on you guys yet, you wager it's only about a moment or two before things get hot. Thus, pilots, you have a few things to say to yourselves before things get serious, and otherwise, we'll get right on into it, shall we, friends?
Yeah.
At the scene, you're in your cockpits. You are prepared, having taken the time to repair and restore up after that slightly rough encounter you had a few not too long ago. And you're preparing for what should be your ticket out of here. Make it happen, friends.
I took the time during repair to install a rebreather in my mech, and I think it's moving much faster now.
It's a great
Not
callback.
another one.
It's always the rebreather. Did
What's
you give back
this?
the other? No, you didn't
12,
give back the
and
other one.
Tom will like mark down like onto another tally. No, 14 that is. All right.
Oh.
Well, or if I do have a question, as in like Thomas is asking this like as he's like dropping in, like slamming down into the earth. Why do you need so many rebreathers if you don't actually breathe?
Well, they're not for breathing. The filtration systems make pressurized air move just a little bit faster, which means the pistons can react just a little bit quicker.
So you're shaving off like, and
Literal
so you're shaving off.
femtoseconds.
Yeah, I guess that's fast
Unnoticeable
enough.
to a human, perhaps, but for me, it makes all the difference in the world.
It sure does to you machines, huh?
Okay. Well, we've got
I feel like as this
larger
conversation.
pistons to push.
I was gonna say, I feel like as this conversation's happening, you know, Tom slams into the earth. We have the very much like sort of different dichotomy with this is not God, more so like slightly gently alighting for the mech that it is, down.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll just say
You see-
Orpheus unfurls right before they hit the ground.
Did the ball bounce first? Actually,
Yeah,
that
please
better
let the
ball
bounce.
bounce. Let the ball bounce.
first.
Please
Gonna
bounce.
fling
Any
and then just pop the
close
top
enough
arm
would
like
notice
that.
that a little leg kicks out and knocks the ball up, and they just sort of spring open.
Absolutely.
One hell of an entrance.
What's Ember's
Ember, how are
entrance
you
like?
landing? Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Ember's just gonna swap places with somebody. Like, as Ember gets close to the ground, just swaps places with somebody.
Yeah, we'll assume that there's some random other conscript on the ground trying to put up fire at you. You just swap places with them. We see the conscript gone, and then 2 clawed feet slam into the ground. Electricity still arcing through them as the camera pans up across hearth and home and just charges the weapons again. Yup,
And then
you
in
ready?
the background, that conscript falls and just
Will
like
Hell scream! Full Will Hell scream!
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
sure, I steal
hold on,
rebreathers.
Hold on.
There you go.
let's go.
You just had that unlocked, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Default sound in Sirenscape, thank you very much.
Oh,
Of
okay.
course it is.
Any
Oh,
case,
sure.
y'all fucking ready?
Yes, you can steal rebreathers. It's fine. We're still gonna give you shit for it, Orpheus. Welcome to
Nobody
being
gives
human.
Ember shit for warping space.
It's kind of hard to do that because you know Ember can warp us.
Mostly Hestia. I'm just here to, give directions.
I'm just be like, hey Estia, fuck that guy up.
Basically, yeah.
Hey, friends,
Yes.
you ready to fight now?
No.
Debatable.
Cool. Then I'm moving the fucking title. Deploy yourselves. One of y'all gets to go first. It's Exodus time, friends.
Okay.
Why
Let's
is it
see
Exodus
here.
time?
Oh no. Some of these guys are out of my reach.
Yes. What?
Not for long.
Impossible.
All right, who wants to go first?
God. Who's Egg Chan?
It's
Isn't that Michelle?
M. No, it's
No,
M.
it's Emily.
Oh, it's
Nope.
M? Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean I can crack it open.
Yeah.
Shall we then, Orf?
Yeah, go for it.
Get to
Orf.
it
Do
then.
it, or
Yeah.
beer opener. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, overcharge to boost. Let me just roll that real quick.
Add one to the tally.
Yep.
Delightful.
You right.
Uh,
That is
You're right.
another one to the tally.
I
Mhm.
have
No.
16 hexes between me and this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and take my full movement, and then I'm going to barrage on him just a little bit.
Do it.
Uh,
You slide up onto this conscript. It's trying to trail fire at you, but it cannot place it accurately on you as you're coming up way too fast. Go ahead and roll.
You
I'm
know the
going
coffin
to
thought he have a chance to
bruiser?
meatballs.
No.
Lockwood.
That is going to be a dirty 20.
30-20 absolutely hits. Damage.
That's going to be 8 points of kinetic damage to start, and
Is
then
exactly what you need. Tell me how it happens.
delightful. That just swing in, big stick, cleave right through the top as to not hurt the pilot.
Yeah, you literally cleave like the upper part of the cockpit off. The pilot is fully visible to you, looking at your mech as it looms over and then lands down. The pilot is just like, what the hell are these guys? As his mech literally pivots over and falls to the ground. Clearly, no longer operable.
Please
Well
find
done.
a safe place to hide. This is a war zone, and you are no longer operable for combat. And then I'll just step up to this guy up here to use the other half of my barrage, if that's okay.
You got it.
And we're going to get a 21 on that one.
Can you do something for me?
That is going to be 9 damage with a 6 on the die.
One more than you need. Tell me how it happens.
This one's an energy weapon. It sort of furls out into a little rod and then beams out like a lightsaber. Same thing, slice the top of the cockpit open so they can get out.
Yeah. This time you have to like be much more careful with the burn. You have to literally angle your sword up, kind of carve up and around the cockpit. You just kind of cleave both arms off and the head as well, so the mech just kind of lands, unable to operate anymore. The pilot crawls out, and they both go to run.
Enjoy your vacation.
And all for you, Orf?
That's all that she wrote.
All right, then. I'll go ahead and start up my turn. I'm going to have this guy here activate. Our friend right here, who has their, who is the large one you saw kind of printing up cover, will immediately activate, move it, and just, you guys won't hear it, but overcome to his friends, he'll just kind of say, fall in on me for defense. The unit will step back in, send the Brigadier General, and you'll see it move here, and with its hands literally push up, and as its hands lift up, glowing spots inside of it, you'll see digistructed like hard metal begin to literally print out of its hand as it prints out 2 blocks of size 2 cover. So I'm gonna draw now. Let me do that. It draws
feel like-
them there
I feel like
and there.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I feel like over our comms, Eve just watches this from her from the cockpit of This Is Not God and just, they stole your fucking shtick, Tom.
What the fuck? That's my thing.
Staff Sergeant, can you print cover like that?
I am the cover like that.
Oh.
It's then gonna take one more moment to print out. You'll see it pop out. A little figure on its back will pop out of its backpack, land in front of it, and pop out legs and begin to crawl in front of it and stop right there as it deploys a drone. and it'll then go ahead and fire its gun. Orf, tell me, does a I get an accuracy here. Does a that's a 11 plus 4. Does a 15 patch your evasion?
1 second. I'm just double checking one of my reactions here. A 15 does pass my evasion.
No.
You're gonna take
Fortunate.
You're gonna take 2 energy, so 0, but you are also slowed.
Oh god.
As it
I'm
aims down,
slowed.
as out of its as it puts one of its hands away and unfolds a large graviton lance cannon and fires it at you. Gravity literally begins to shift and invert at the position you're on. You literally feel gravity warping around you as you're trying to move, almost feeling like the air around you is a suit almost. That's its turn though.
I want that
What's the
weapon.
next?
I can reverse engineer it to make me faster.
We would never
wants
see
it?
Orf again.
It's true. He'd be
Who
gone.
wants it?
You see Orphan one of two positions. This or this.
Yep. That's how it
And
is.
if you're very unlucky, this.
Yep.
So we've lost Chows.
God damn it.
He's gonna say, "Hey Tom,
All right,
move
go
up. I need you for cover."
Alrighty, moving up. Gonna
B5 thumb?
fee-fi foe.
That's right, you don't have the thumb anymore.
Yep. I'm fee-fi foeing my fat ass up 3. Actually, I might even. You know what? Fuck it. I'm a boost and get another fee-fi foe in me.
Hold it up there.
And
It probably sounds like that. Thanks, Sirenscape.
Yeah, it does.
All right, Bravo
Shuffle
3.
on up.
Let's show these chapped lips who the fuck is up.
Anything else for you?
Let's see. Is anyone within my range? I don't think so. No.
This guy's 10.
No. I have a range of 8. So
Ouchie.
Yeah.
Force. All right then. It sounds like
We're
one of my
all
guys gets to go then.
We're still used to all our old numbers.
unless there's actually, let's see. What's my sensor range? 10. Let's see. That one is 10. Wait, no, that's just the general cron script that we've seen before. Motherfucker.
Sure is.
Can I do a quick tech on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can.
mean, you could.
You can evade.
You sure could. You can invade.
What all does
Invade.
invade do?
So you can
you gotta get full
do.
options.
Heat plus whatever you want.
Well, you'll have
Oh.
a smaller list than I get, but the usual one that I've been doing is fragment signal.
Yeah, 2 heat plus
Yeah.
impaired and slowed.
Okay. You
If
know
it
what?
hits.
I'm gonna try invading that mofo.
Roll its attack. I'm gonna let you know ahead.
Yeah.
Their E defense is not great.
My E attack is also not great. I
What you got
got
on
a
me?
17 to hit.
I mean,
Enough.
That wins.
By a lot.
More than enough.
more than double, in fact.
Actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
So they take 2 heat, impaired and slowed.
If you want to do that, you still have other options.
Let's do that
Just
one.
do
It's
impaired
the
slow.
best-
Just do impaired slow. Just do that.
Okay.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Let the actual hacker worry about their options.
Okay,
My
yeah.
bad. I'm sorry, Tom.
Well, good use of tech though. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go next.
You see
You'll see
Tom,
this guy up in front.
flicking levers, like little switches and stuff, and like whole like new like sub windows are opening up, and he's like, "The fuck is any of this? Just."
Somewhere in there's a little tiny little pip of Argus that's still left over because Argus was in that mech like a handful of time. Hasn't been in that mech yet, but was in the old mech. It's just a little tiny voice line of Argus somewhere in there.
Absolutely, no question. So, on my activation, this guy right here, the commander unit, you'll see him activate, or if he turns and looks at you and sees that you just dropped two of his constructs and just fall in, maggots, fall on him, and he'll step back Mechanically, everyone within his senses will get accuracy on the next attack because of Jaws of Hell. So, because you killed the guy.
Or
He's then
if he
gonna start
waves
giving
at
a
him.
couple of. He'll then start giving a couple of orders. First, he'll give coordinated maneuvers. So 2 guys can move within his sensors can move. This conscript will back up to behind the cover. This one will back up to, well, just there actually. Then he's gonna give another quick action to the Rainmaker back here.
Not another one.
Coordinate your fire. Drop the big one. As he'll give that one, pour it on. As that one gets plus 1d6 bonus damage on his next hit. That's his turn though.
Are they wasting the big one on me?
Referring to.
I mean, there's one of us that's clearly larger than the others. So.
So we all know.
So what if I like the buffet?
Hestia and Ember, you guys got your cover you need, or do you want me to go on in and
I mean, given that
fuck
last
some shit
message,
up?
I'm not standing next to Tom anymore. I can go though, if you don't mind.
So we'll say mechanically, y'all didn't hear that last message.
Okay,
did not.
fair enough.
Remember, enemy comms have their comms like we have our friendly comms, and that's why they don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
Even though we're chatting
I
it up.
do abide by Gundam rules, where if you are touching someone's mech, you can hear their comms.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But we're not touching their mechs yet.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, Orf sometimes, but you know, he's currently.
But
in the middle of-
Orf already killed 2 of the mechs, so
Mhm.
I'm not next to their comms for very long.
They don't
Not
last
next to
long.
I'll tell you that much.
5, 6. All right. I'm gonna move to here, then,
Mm-hmm.
and I will invade this conscript.
Go.
Sorry, I moved and boosted to get there.
Okay, so is that an overcharge?
Nope. Because
Nope.
invade is
Oh,
a.
so you're not going to. Oh, you're right. You're
Quick
right.
attack.
So you're good.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
good. Do it.
It's not a barrage. It's
Do it,
just
do
an
it.
invade.
Do it. Do it. Do it. To
That
it.
is a
Ringo.
24.
That's more than enough. Let me fucking tell you, buddy.
All right.
Fucking Christ.
Minerva squad for the win.
you know what? I think our rolls are making up for how terrible our rolls were last week, and that's why last combat was actually really, really rough, was because our
Right.
rolls were kind of shit.
You know, I'm
So
gonna
what's that-
smite. I'm gonna smite the conscript. So
Bye.
Narrative, tell me what's
I
happening.
just read chat, Rainy, why?
and we'll just say, Minerva, smite that conscript.
I'm assuming you meant Hestia?
Sorry, yeah, Hestia.
You guys won't see this, but in Legion space, the figure of Hestia will stand, almost as divinely armored, goddess-like figure, will rise up in full battle armor, look down at down through Legion space at this conscript. You are unworthy. Manifest the Legion space lightning bolt and tear it down at the conscript, impacting on it all its signals. What's it do?
They must succeed on a system save or become stunned until the end of their next turn.
Oh no! System saves? They've got -1 to those. I rolled an 11, -1 is 10.
It's an 11.
So, stunned.
Yep, stunned until end of next turn.
You got it.
Yay!
All right, and that's it.
Cool. Let's go ahead and have that pair of conscript activate. He's stunned, so he won't be doing much. So he'll just stay right there. But his friend will walk over. Hey, you stopped activating. You all right? I'll cover you. Get focused. And he'll turn, and these guys are slightly different than the conscripts you remember firing. They have different weapons with range 10. So it will turn and fire at you, Ember.
All right.
Does a 16 patch your evasion.
Yes.
Or kinetic.
Okay.
Thank you, Chess. Anything else?
No, that'll be Eve next, yeah?
Well, they're done. So, Eve, it's on you.
I guess it is on to me. Help. Oh boy. Okay, let's get into combat mode, first of all, because I forgot to do that. Muppy.
You got it, you got it.
Right. Cool. Alright. So we're gonna do a thing that's probably gonna get me a little bit ganked. first
You'll be
one.
fine.
Oh, that's a one use though. Never mind.
I mean,
I'll save that one. I was gonna do the saver engines, but I'm good. We'll be okay.
Alright.
Not that fast.
Go for it.
Yeah. You also gain like hard cover if you're within 2 spaces of me. So like there is that.
Yeah, I just gotta remember my move speed. Hold on. Speed 6.
This is just such a convenient line.
Thorpe over here looking at, just doing some math.
I'm looking at
you have to be aware,
Rainmaker.
by the
You know
way,
what? I'll
down
go
the
to.
alley.
I want you, I should be
Stop
aware.
it.
There is an elevation there of about 3 spaces.
That's okay. I've got a full mobility rig.
You know
Guess
what?
what?
Valid.
I have
What's up, baby?
a boost I wanna do.
Then.
Ooh,
Boston.
That means I get 12 fucking squares. On top
Right,
of that,
like-
once per round, before or after the comet boosts, it move 2 spaces in any fucking direction, ignoring
So then move
engagement
14
and does.
spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Is that
BT
aerial
dubs,
bombardment?
Just so you're aware, by the way, and this is not me saying that you played poorly at all, because this is me being aware. That is super helpful for you the next time you end up stuck in melee with somebody. If you move 2 free of engagement,
didn't
that means
realize.
you could move 2 away and then move and not get hit by somebody. Granted, to be fair,
I have
the
to
Valkyries
boost.
had. But and also the Valkyries have had threat 3, so they can still hit you
Also-
with that. But,
Also, it is once per round. So
yes, that's fair. But hey,
That's every turn,
negates.
right?
Yeah.
Once per round?
Yes, that is every. Yeah, once around every turn. Which means if you move multiple times, it wouldn't count. Go ahead, do your thing. Sorry about that. 14
That's okay.
spaces.
14
If you see, this is not God. Literally flare those wings, bits of like hard light feathers flickering off for a bit, and then just like flaring off into the light, leaving a trail of bright blue behind it. Get your ass moved, shouty.
I am. I think that was
Hell
14.
yeah.
I'm sorry. My roll
You're
20
good.
is weird.
That was
You got-
10
you
from
got 4 more.
previous.
Yeah, 4
You
more.
got 4 more.
Yeah.
Right here?
Mhm.
I mean,
work, yeah.
wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
That's
There you
right
go.
there,
There you
I
are.
guess.
All right,
That's a direct
else you doing?
line.
you got protection.
That's okay. I can.
Fuck 'em up.
Let's fuck him up. Let's fuck up the little big guy. Just a little. Just a
Yeah, back here?
little. Just a lad. No,
Make
the
it happen.
size 2.
Yep.
And I'm going to be doing an invade. So
Do
that's a tech.
The need events is also not fantastic. Let me tell you.
Good.
Let me tell you
All
what.
right.
I got propane.
Pull out the
propane,
dice.
blister.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got a
Compound
ring.
plus real dice is the best combination for speed. Oh, and these get back in the perfect time too.
Hell yeah.
Hey, how great is not great?
Did you beat 9?
Oh.
Wait,
7.
you have a +2 floating.
Close. You have
That's
pluses in
true.
chat. You have pluses floating in chat.
Yeah, you got a +2.
Do I want to bring that plus? You know what? Fuck
Yes.
it. I'll
We
bring
We,
the
have
plus
a, we
2
also
just
have
to
a
make
free
it.
+2 floating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody
see,
has
yeah.
one.
Okay.
And we have an extra.
So you burn yours. Is there still a free one floating around? Everybody else still has one. What you
Oh.
invading with?
I'm going to be invading with Tackneck Echo. Your target gains lock on,
Ooh.
becomes impaired until the end of their next turn, and all hostile creatures in burst to area around the target must pass some save or gain lock on. Guess who's fucking on
Okay.
him?
All right, that's pretty much
Not everybody.
that's the Rainmaker. It's those 3 guys and the Rainmaker. So I'll roll this super fast because it's and say they're all pretty bad. What's your save target, Eve?
My save target is 11.
Okay, so then let me roll this quick. The conscript. They'll just roll together because fuck it. They both fail. I'm not gonna have them roll separately because it's not worth it. They both have lock on. I'll just mark them with the blue so you know they're locked on. The sergeant or the commander who has slightly better systems check. He rolled a 20. Nice.
Damn
He's
it.
fine. And the Rainmaker who also has okay defense. Did not roll great though, so he's also locked on. Everyone but the commander is locked on right now.
Okay.
Okay, what about the big guy?
Yeah, the
There's-
barricade
he's-
it's on.
Okay.
He has it. I don't know where this where the marker is, but he
Oh,
has
it's
it.
all the way out there.
It's all
Yeah.
the way out there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's way up there, but he's marked. He has lock on. Oh wait, hold on. I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot we have lantern markers. Hold on. Give me a second here.
Oh,
Keep going, Beloved. Keep doing your thing. I'm sorry, friends.
That's it. That's it for my turn. I'm just gonna sit like a sitting little duck, but it's fine.
All
That's the
right.
whole thing.
Where is it?
It's
I'm
okay.
trying to
I'll
find.
about you in a moment.
There it is. Oh, yeah, still popped up there. Whatever. Fine. Cool. It's locked on. All right. So,
I
going to my
mean-
turn then.
Yeah. Eve will definitely just, after seeing that readout from Argus,
Please.
just settle back into columns and just, most of them are locked on. Don't waste your shots, boys.
All right, then. Let's have these guys go. This conscript will activate, sliding up to here. They will both fire, one at Eve, one at Orpheus, and they also get an accuracy because of Pour It On. So let's go ahead and make that happen. Orpheus does that's 7 plus 6 is 13. Plus their 1 is 14. 14 patch your evasion.
Yep.
4 kinetic. Eve does
One
a.
kinetic.
Oh, they did not roll very great. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 1 is, I guess it's not too bad. Plus 1 is 13. 13 patch your evasion.
No, it does not.
Wait, motherfucker, nothing happens to you.
Are those AP?
Cool. No, not at all.
Excellent.
These are conscript guns. You don't have the money for AP. You kidding?
Okay, I forgot.
You
Which
mean
one's
steel
fired?
core?
The conscripts fired at you.
Did they use impair? I don't remember what impair does in terms of like
that's a
combat.
difficulty.
Oh no, yeah. Only the bombard is impaired.
Okay.
Not the bombard. The barricade back here is impaired. Also, I just gave you what it is. Sorry about that. But yeah. And also, this guy's all kinds of fucked up conditions on him.
They're
The guy,
only
down here.
compare. Oh, that's right.
And welcome back, friends. Apologies for technical issues. We had a little bit of a boop, but we're back and
Where
we're ready
am I?
to make shit happen. Don't worry. The reality briefly glitched. You all briefly stepped into blink space, but we're all back. Don't worry, it's all okay. We're back. The bombard is firing now. It's gonna target this point there, so it can hit both Iron Drake and Hearth and Home. So here it comes.
Okay.
I'm attacking against both of you as the bombard will aim its cannon, and then rack one round and fire it down. So here it goes. Please don't roll like shit this time. Much better. The 15, Pat, either of your evasions?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You're gonna take 5 explosive damage.
Okay. Okay.
I'm also gonna
so
need you
how,
both-
Oh, damn. He's too far away.
5 explosive.
Take
huh?
5 explosive damage. I'm gonna need you
Is that
both to
from
make
a-
hull
Is
saves.
that from a blast?
Yes, it's from blast weapon. Yes.
Okay. Yes, because I have resistance to pretty much to like damage, burn, and heat from blast burst,
Okay,
fire,
so then
and live code.
so then you take 3. So then you take 3.
and then then my armor brings that down to 0.
Oh, well then you're fine.
No, it's
Cool.
other way. It's armor first, then resistance.
Okay, so
Is it armor?
fair enough. So then
Okay.
yes, armor first. So,
So
then
1.
5 gets brought down to 2, and then 1.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
take 1. Ember, you take however much, and also
Yep.
both hull saves, please. As
Okay.
this round impacts the ground, it makes a micro tremor around you.
And then I have a foreign hole that adds 4 to that roll, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. That is a 13.
More than enough.
That is a 4.
That's not enough. You are prone.
Okay.
As this round shakes the ground and slams you prone.
Who is the motherfucker that did that? The
Bombard.
This bombard back here.
Bombard
Oh,
has
okay.
lock on.
Yes. No, the Rainmaker has lock on.
Rainmaker, my bad. That'd be.
It's
Sorry.
fine. Speaking of the Rainmaker, it's
Oh.
gonna go. It's going to. What it's gonna do is it's going to fire off its weapons that has Pour It On. So it's going to go ahead and fire off its missile pods. It can hit up to 3 people in range. So I'm gonna say it's going to go for range 20. Gives me. Oh, look at that! I can hit you. Perfect. So let's start with champions. Does a 14 patch your evasion?
14?
Yes.
Yeah.
Eve does a actually accuracy. Sorry about that. 16 patch your evasion.
15?
16.
16.
Yes.
1-6. And then the Tom Warden does
What's up?
a 13 patch your evasion.
Yeah. It's
You're
it's
going to
pretty
take-
pretty hard to hit the broadside of a barn.
You are all going to take 8 explosive damage.
8 explosive damage.
What's 5
Okay,
damage between
so-
friends?
Oh,
3
8
down
explosive?
to 5.
Yeah.
I'm
and then-
structured.
Down to
Oof.
Why
That'll happen.
Okay,
roll
I
it.
can't.
am I laughing? That's my teammate.
Oh, that's a 1. I should
It's
not
okay,
touch
you're
the
fi-
dice. I should
You're-
not touch
you're
the
ma-
dice.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, roll your own dice.
No, I have to roll 2.
Don't trust Comcon dice. Oh, wait. Are you at 2? You're.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm at 2 structured. I only
My
have.
fault,
I
okay.
only healed up to 3 structured.
Well, you can't get worse than a 1 anyway, so it wouldn't matter that much. But thankfully, I think that means you're just stunned, right?
Hold on. I rolled a 5 and another 5. Glancing blow. So yes, I am impaired.
There you go. You're impaired. Yeah.
However, I have to roll that fucking
Cascade.
Hey.
20.
cascade.
Get that 1.
We're saved.
Still.
It's a 19.
All right, then that ends all of my turns, and also thus ends the round. Round 2 starts. We're back over to you guys. Make it happen.
Alrighty. I really need to get in range. If
Who wants
that's
first?
All right.
Go ahead, Dom.
Y'all be
All right, Tom.
okay.
Yeah.
I need a fee fi fo fum my ass. 1, 2, 3 hexes.
The Iron Drake shudders on stuttering motors, slamming across uneven ground, picking up divots and cracks in the concrete as it slams its big feet forward.
And I'm a boost again because
Boosted.
I can't really do much fucking else. For
Mhm.
another 3.
Yeah.
And let's see. Am I finally within range of literally anything? Damn it.
BT dubs. Or if you want to barrage, you can say that you move, overcharge to boost, and then barrage.
Yeah, that would actually.
You would have to
oh,
overcharge,
wait.
to be fair.
Some weapons require that you barrage before you move, though. So
If it has ordnance, it does, but otherwise you're fine.
Right.
It does not have ordnance, thankfully. It
Then
has
you're fine.
arcing and smart.
And you're super good.
So yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
that.
go ahead and roll that.
instead.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that overcharge heat, and then do your shit.
Overcharge.
Overcharge.
Add another 1 to the
Yep.
tally.
Yeah, so where are we at?
Yep.
15?
I think so.
I got 14. I've counted 14.
14 is count. You're right, my fault.
Um.
How many of those? I want to know. Have we counted underneath each specific like lancer, or is this the group
I should have.
pool?
I didn't do that.
Thankfully, I
I'll go
rolled
back
a
before
1.
the finale. I'll have a final count for you guys.
All right.
Okay, cool.
So
Take your heat. Now do your shooting.
Yep. And with that, barrage, and I'm gonna do. Let's see. I can do a line 5 in a range of 10. So you know what? These motherfuckers about to learn what line 5 means.
Also, they have
all
locked
4 of
on.
them.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
and I can
if you want, you
consume
can.
locked on.
Yes, to gain the accuracy. So you can
Okay.
gain that on everyone except the commander.
Okay. Well,
So 3.
that would. So I have 2 accuracy on 3 of them, and then
And
1
one accuracy on the other one.
accuracy on the other one.
Eight.
Okay, so fucked up day because if I crit them, they're prone.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
All
But, I mean, if you roll well, odds are you kill at least 2 of them.
It's true.
Yeah.
So let's roll for hits.
14, 16. What's 16
Hits.
plus 5? 21. So crit and prone on
the
one
first
of
one?
the 2 accuracy one.
Yep. Okay. Give me another one.
Another one. That's 12 plus 6 plus another
18.
2. That's another 20.
20.
So that crits and prones.
Yep.
And then the one with
Let's do
1
the last-
accuracy.
Yeah. The one accuracy guy.
That's-
Yeah. Go ahead, do that.
17 plus a 3. Another
Hits
crit.
and crits.
And then the
And
last
then-
one. That's a 11 plus a 5 plus another 5. I think that
21.
also crits.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21.
They're all knocked prone.
They are all knocked
They're
prone.
all
and
knocked
they also all
prone.
hit. So roll damage.
Yep. And so, with the crits, isn't it also you roll damage twice?
Twice, pick the
Yes.
highest. Yes.
Okay. So,
Advantage on crits.
and that's a 6 and a 3. So 9,
nine.
12 damage.
12 damage. That will absolutely blow up both conscripts. One conscript will literally dive and cover itself over the commander as the commander falls prone, letting the buzz droid eat and tear into the back of the conscript, but not damaging the commander at all. The barricade is not so lucky, and we'll take the damage. But both of those conscripts are going kaput.
What a beautiful day.
We really need to reconfigure those Nexi. They're getting too nasty.
I
Yes,
like
yes. 12 damage, you said?
Yes.
Yikes. All right. That does, however, clear all their lock-ons, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those.
That's
But it doesn't
fine.
matter because those are dead.
That's fine. I can
So,
do it again.
Yeah, the buzz droids eat into the barricade and tear around it, tear off a big portion of its shoulder armor. It literally turns and swats one off, making off Jordan's armor. You can see wire exposed. It's damaged, definitely, but it's still kicking. That it for you, Tom?
Let's see. So, I think that'll actually be it because I don't think there's anything more I could do. Because I moved, overcharged, boosted again, and barraged.
Yep.
So I
you're
don't
done.
have another
That's it.
another half
Nope.
quick action. So that's it. Yep.
All right then. The commander will once again fall in and just do not even from prone. He'll just roll his mech over and just hold your composure, hold your zones of fire. Until once again proc Jaws of Hell. Let's have these two conscripts here go right now because they're still here. This one here will slide back to behind the cover. This one here will do the same thing, and they're going to shoot. They are both going to be at Eve, but you're going to get hard cover because you're within two of Tom. So
Yeah.
their accuracy will cancel out, and they will roll with 1 difficulty because they have 2 difficulties. So first one, does
Can't
a
use that 'cause that's-
-2 hit your evasion? Hit your evasion.
Nope.
Okay. What about a 6?
Nope.
Best I can do is a 6. That's all I got.
I'm sorry. That's
It's
not
fine.
the best you can do.
Life goes on. They're conscripts. It's their job. That's their turn.
One of them raises up. Click. What the fuck?
Narratively, I think even we see these like conscripts like trying to like aim and fire in, but again, they just cannot accurately put a target down as Eve is constantly weaving left and right out of their shots, and Tom's just putting out a hail of cover fire that's keeping them having to put their heads down constantly. Guys, back over to you guys. Who wants next?
May I?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right, Orpheus is gonna do what Orpheus does best and spin dash to the Rainmaker.
All right.
Are you
Rip and
also
tear,
within
buddy.
range of the Hellfire fucker?
Which
this
one?
dude? The
Uh,
one up
or-
there.
No, those two are dead. But he
No.
is within range of
no,
The
the-
heavy
Hey,
artillery
Orf.
back there. I don't know if you
Oh.
have enough movement to
The
actually
bombard.
get there.
Yeah.
Hey, Wolf, do me a favor. Stop right there for a second.
I'm not moving through that hex. I got a straight line this way.
Oh, never mind. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Oh,
I ignore
that,
difficult
like-
terrain and I can fly.
Well, then you're good. Go on ahead.
Yeah, full barrage on the Rainmaker.
Do your thing.
Hold on, I have to reset my turn. I forgot. I get an accuracy on this roll. That's gonna be a 19.
It's
And that is going to be 8 points of kinetic damage.
armor piercing.
That one, no.
Then it's 7.
Hey,
Okey-dokey.
Foxy.
I can
did
live with that.
Did the big guy have any armor or anything like that?
Hard to tell. He does seem like he has some plating on him based on what you're looking at.
Because my gun is armor piercing.
Okay, cool.
That's gonna be a natural 20 on the heavy charged blade.
Of
Oh,
course
nat
that is.
20,
No.
damn.
Which because of Predator, I deal maximum damage, which is 9 energy damage with the heavy charged blade.
Yikes.
That one, is that armor piercing?
That is armor piercing, yeah.
That is enough to structure it. And these guys don't have much that structure, so yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
That's enough out of you.
As you'll turn and cleave the legs out from under it, and it just falls over. Its light sputtering out.
And then I think I'm gonna overcharge to boost. I'm gonna go harry some heavy artillery.
Go on.
Delightful. Maximum heat.
Ooh,
Yum.
I love it when people hold
Crispy.
maximum heat.
Getting a little toasty in there, eh?
Toasty. It's a good thing I don't have heat sensors. And I'm just gonna run up on this guy.
There's like a loaf
right,
of
then.
bread inside there that's just getting like charred.
So then, I am going to start my turn. The sergeant will go. It will use its first quick action to turn on, let's say, the barricade this time, and just manpower running low. You're our heaviest fire now. And again, he points directly over at Tom. He'll once again proc pour it on to give that guy the barricade 1d6 damage on his deck hit. It'll then turn and fire. It's gonna actually turn, and it can't really see Orpheus over that lip at that point since you moved away. So I guess it's gonna fire at Tom. Why not? Tom.
Does it gain difficulty due to the cover that's in its way?
Fair question. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's gonna roll with that. So you tell me, does a let's see 13 pass your evasion?
It unfortunately does.
It unfortunately only does 3 damage, though. I just realized. So sorry, I lied. It's 4. I lied. That's 4.
Okay, so it's still after
1.
armor and then resistance. So it's you can't
1.
resistance can't knock it down past 1. Unfortunate. So 1.
1. That's
Oh no!
you know
my
what?
fresh paint.
In
Not
that
the
case, it'll use
fresh
its last bit to give coordinated maneuvers. As the barricade, these guys are in sensors, so they can use. Yeah, actually, that ignores engagement. The button bar is gonna run the fuck away. It can move up to 3, ignoring engagement.
Damn it.
I'm back. We were going to have
No.
fun.
No, we weren't.
It saw the unfortunate sight of Orpheus running towards it and said, "No, thank you."
Not running, rolling really fast.
It's true. All right, that ends the commander's turn. We're back over to you guys.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Who wants it?
Let's see. What's that? I can't remember names for the fucking life of me.
It's Ember and
but
Eve
if
right now.
if Ember wants to go and clear there, I think you are prone or
I am prone,
slowed or
yes.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm prone.
Yes. So if you want to go ahead and get rid of that,
Yeah. can go ahead
'cause
and,
Eve is currently being chilling.
Yeah, so Ember will go ahead and just stand up. And we'll boost to be in range of the protection from Warden.
Sounds good.
And then I will. Ooh, hold on. Nope, that's too far. I will invade this conscript again.
Do it.
For the
Get 'em.
second time, this
Fuck 'em
poor
up.
conscript
Oh, yeah.
is getting invaded.
Actually, you invaded this one down here last time.
Oh, okay,
because,
and they moved.
Yeah, you're right. Cause
Yeah,
'cause
he moved, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You're right.
Either
I
way, it's that
invaded
same
one of
pair,
them.
and they're getting fucked up.
In that case, you know what? I will invade the lower one because I do have the range. So I want to invade the same one twice.
All right, do it.
Delete system 32 on that motherfucker.
Does a 16 hit?
It so fucking does, buddy.
All right, good. And then I will. You know what? I'll fragment signal. Why not?
What's that do?
Just impaired and slowed until end of next turn.
Impaired and slowed.
You know, Eve's
All right.
favorite invade.
It's a staple. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else from you?
That's it.
This conscript finds its sense of going wild and just, damn it. We might need to get out of here. Oh. And they suddenly seem very nervous. Let's go ahead and have the bombards go, or at least the bombard go. And by that I mean the one back here that's safer.
The one not
it's
running?
it's gonna go ahead and fire its bombard cannon right over at Warden. So friends, here comes some things.
Oh shit, we're
Start
right
on the
next to
warden.
Warden. Fuck.
If I hang on, actually, I don't know if I can do that. Activate my Argonaut shield.
Is that a reaction?
It's as a quick action. I don't think so.
Then no.
No.
Has to be a reaction.
It has to say reaction.
Oh,
Does a 10 patch your evasion?
mine? Yes.
All right, let's go to Church Key next, and this is not God. That's a very bad roll. Does a 6 patch your evasion?
No.
All right, then Ember. That's a much better roll. Does a 17 patch your evasion?
Yeah.
Cool. Then you two who got hit will take 5 explosive.
Okay.
So
One
And then you
explosion
can
for
down
Tom.
to 2 down to 1.
Never mind. They don't have that. It's not back anymore. Actually, hang on. Did that recharge? It did not. Never mind. So yeah. So no hull save this time.
Okay.
Okay.
And
God, I'm
that's its
just
turn.
a fucking tank. Holy shit.
I told you this. I'm back over to you
only
guys.
down
Who
to
wants it?
14 hit points.
I think it's just Eve left.
It's just Eve, yeah.
Eve,
Sure
do it.
is just me. Alrighty, tidy. So we've got conscripts over here, Buddy Boy here. You know, I'm not really liking the sound of that general. Don't like him.
Put him down.
However, I'm gonna be yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Gonna get sick nasty with it?
Yeah, we're gonna
do it,
do
do it.
Oh, but that's boosting right in the middle of all of them, and I might get fucked.
I mean, there's
Oh,
only
wait, no,
3
Orpheus
of
is
them
there.
left.
Orpheus
There's
is there.
4 of them, I
It's
guess.
fine.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
And also,
got
Orpheus
backup.
is there. I will be fine. We are
You've got
boosting
backup.
once more, my friends. The comet is
Boost.
in full speed.
Boosting.
So that means I do 14 again, 14 squares,
True.
because you know I am
Eve.
nasty.
By curiosity,
Yeah.
so you went 14 in a straight line last time. If you want to
Yeah.
go any hexes up, you are allowed to do that. Keep in mind, it's three hexes up to get over this lip here.
3 hexes for over this lip.
You got
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, you got
you
I
can just get it.
got
If you move up 4
Are you doing
hexes and then you got 10 hexes to move into the middle of them, you'll be flying right up in.
I can do 9 here, and then the other 3 right behind the conscripts that fell.
Let's see, so.
That's a ramp.
It's an option.
Yeah. You know.
Because they'd still
Okay,
be
so where you
within sensors.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going up here.
So you're going over there. You're not going in a straight line.
No.
Okay.
He's up and over.
Okay. Go ahead.
He's right here.
Okay.
And I still have 3 left, so I think it's...
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. I just wanted to be sure.
You're fine. Fine. Keep ignoring my Titan snare drone, assholes. Fine. Whatever. Fuck you guys. It's one of
No!
them.
You know us better than that. You should know we weren't gonna come in the front.
Those were statements. Good lord.
Yeah.
Someone's getting clipped. All right,
No.
Eve. Yeah, you're still out of
Yeah.
range. You're fine. Do your thing.
I will do my thing. Okay, remembering. Skirmish is 1, like if I have a main
One
ox
full
mount.
mount. It's
So
it's every
it's-
weapon on the mount.
Cool. I'm gonna skirmish against big guy over here.
Do it.
And it's threat 3. Don't know what that
Oh, yeah.
means.
Well, so that means that if either of those guys activate, because they are within your threat, you can Overwatch against them.
If they move.
If they move.
If they move. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Right, so we roll the first one with the colony nexus.
Is this a smart weapon by chance?
Yes, it is.
Well, then go ahead and roll.
That is a
Armbar's E defense is not great.
cool. That's an
barricade.
18 on the dice that fell under my
Doubles it.
table. Plus 9.
I'm going to assume that if you double an E defense, you got it.
It's plus 1, so that's 19. So that's 1d3
Well, then
kinetic.
you more than doubled it, so you got it. 1d3 kinetic and the AP?
Colony nexus isn't the secondary body behind it is.
Okay, well, then go ahead and roll. Roll the 1d3.
So that's a 1.
Oof. Armor eats it.
Damn it. Oh well.
Other one?
The MCW or DWA Wasp Nexus.
Wasp Nexus, fire!
Son of a bitch. That's a 6.
What you got? 6 total?
6 total?
Ooh. Just, actually, hold on.
Hold on,
Use a
wait.
plus
It
2.
says accurate.
Oh, then roll with an accuracy.
So I rolled just a d6.
Yeah, add
Yeah.
a d6.
Also, is this one smart too?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's an 8.
That's enough. Actually, it's enough if you use the floating plus 2 because the E defense is 9.
Fuck it.
Perk
Go for it.
gave us another
I have
one.
to-
Give it another one.
Fine.
Give it another one.
Fine. I'll use the floating plus 2.
You got it.
There, I'm eating all of our good stuff.
It's okay.
It's one
Hold on,
explosive.
trust me. It's enough. It's armor piercing, so that gets it down to structure. Actually, ahead of the structure. So it's gone.
So target destroyed?
Yeah, it doesn't have structure.
That works.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, can we we
Yeah,
haven't used
please,
the
narrative.
Wasp Nexus.
Please,
Do you
please,
wanna
please,
do the
Mary.
narrative?
Please. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think what we see is like as Eve like brings like power on Nexus, we see like out of the back of like the wings, the upper arches of them have several pods shoot out. Argus will manifest as a full human behind you, Eve, and crack his wrist, crack his holographic knuckles, and just all right, back in the settle. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You see these next rounds all just fall into sync and begin to move in arcing patterns, swarming around the barricade. Who's trying to swat and move at them? They just put accurate shots into its head, into its arm, into its shoulder unit, into the cockpit. And it just literally comes undone. The arm falls off, the head rolls to the side, it just falls over, very, very destroyed. Good fucking
Or
job,
if we got
friend.
that arm cannon you were looking for.
Can we save the arm cannon? Orf wanted it
We'll talk
so
about it.
bad.
We'll talk about it.
All right.
Anything more?
So that is my turn.
All right then. We swing back to me with not a whole lot left, let me tell you. I've got 2 conscripts, both of which are impaired and slowed. So they're going to just do their movement to get to here, and their movement to get to here, and they'll both try to shoot at Ember, I guess,
All right.
with impaired, so they're a difficulty.
Yep.
They don't get the they get accuracy from the commander for Jaws of Hell, so that's going to cancel that out, but that's still going to...
Ember also
Make the
has
hit.
heavy armor for being adjacent to me.
Yes. Oh,
So I
right.
think that's-
Hard cover,
is
so that's
that
gonna roll with
3
2 more difficulty. Yeah. Maximum 3 difficulty. So it's gonna. So
Lot of
Ember does
difficulty.
a
Yeah.
7. Patch your evasion.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 kinetic.
All right.
That was with
And-
3 difficulty?
Yep.
It can happen.
Wow.
Oh, actually, so hold on. I lied. I roll one difficulty. So it would have been 7. It would have been a 4.
That does not.
So you're fine. Take that back.
All right.
And Tom does that's a lot better of a roll. 18 on the die, -4. Does a 14 hit you?
14, it does.
Broadside of the
Kinetic.
barn.
You forget I have 3 armor. Bring him down to 1.
1 kinetic. That's both of their turns. Let
right.
me. And now I got 1 bombard left. Who will scurry a little bit more into the corner, and then we'll aim his bombard cannon at you, Orpheus.
Stay over
Let me
there and
tell you,
behave.
Is it
He's getting desperate.
ordnance?
It's not ordnance, thankfully.
Interesting.
Stay over there and behave.
Right. Orpheus does that's with difficulty, so that's a 14. Pass your evasion.
If I add another difficulty on there with my reaction, that's not going to subtract from 14? You're just going to re-roll?
I would roll d6 and it would lower it from the 14, yes.
Okay, I'll use my reaction to give myself hard cover.
12.
12 does not.
Well, then you're fine.
I don't
do,
want to
however-
hurt you.
I do, however, so you should make a hull save.
Yeah, I can make a hull save with my 0 to hull.
At least you're not fragile.
It's gonna be a 16 on the die, though. Is that
More
okay?
than a fucking enough. You're good. You're fine. That's all I got, friends. The round ends, and as you all are starting to notice to sort of close in, a couple of things happen. First, you get new sensor pings. There are more targets in the zone.
Wow.
However, not every sensor ping you get is hostile. As bursting out of you'll see a Harrier that's falling in with something else on top of it. That something appears to be a mech that punches through the cockpit, rips it off, and then jumps and lands on the ground. If you will all see a mech you actually haven't seen before, the call sign that pops up, however, is familiar. It's Hush in her mech, the King Killer. This is mine! Which, funnily enough,
I gotta find him.
Well, the funny thing is, the last thing you all notice, at least Orf, you'd all notice it. There's a hatch off to the far left. It pops open, and figures start to move out of it. Several guards, a couple of diplomats, you might think, someone that your TACCON immediately registers as a mission target. You're certain that's Nara Agora, and right behind them all, one Ptolemaeus Hurst. Targeted mission is on the map, Minerva. The round cycles back over, and we're on to you all, friends. Let's make it happen.
So the Hearst guy, that's where everybody popped out of, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He didn't have a
little
mech?
bit by. He does not have a mech.
Nope. He is just that token there represents that whole little group where he is.
Oh,
Well,
that'd
Eve,
be a
now's your
waste of my
chance.
boost. I can do it.
Oh, also they're gonna
You
use their
guys want
turn
me to?
by the way. No, sorry, actually, yeah. Go ahead, friends. Sorry, they don't use
No,
their
it's
turn.
no,
It's next
no,
round. You're right. It's
okay.
next round. You're fine. My fault.
All right. I can do it. Do you guys want me to? Oh, yeah, actually. Hey, mission target's on. Wanna grab?
Absolutely. Mission takes priority.
Absolutely.
I'm not leaving.
Send it. Send it. Bravo 3, moving to intercept. Do not kill her.
I'm not leaving from
She's
Orpheus.
here. They'll see.
I want to make sure this war ends here and now. If Hush does it, then Hush does it. But otherwise, I will ensure that this ends.
Understood.
Orpheus, you are attacking a non-mech combatant. You realize this, yes?
A non-mech combatant
Geneva,
who's responsible
Geneva.
for the deaths of many. Your qualms do not override the rationalizations necessary to end a war.
At the same time, if we
So good.
capture him, we could bring a different kind of end to it.
I mean, Hush is here.
Hush is
Yes.
ready to kill. Leave it to Hush.
She will be given an opportunity. But I will not be leaving unless I know the war is over.
That's good enough. Let's just secure our mission target
Understood.
first, and then we can deal with the
Yes.
rest of it.
Yes, secure mission target, secondary parameters, secure the pathway to whatever. What's the sub's name that they're gonna try to get to? Like the king?
Minerva. Or no.
No,
Kingmaker?
Oh,
No.
the Kingmaker, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Secure the route to the Kingmaker as secondary objective.
I guess we could do that. But honestly, I'm planning on doing a little bit of a Argus. You ready, buddy?
Well, they'll ever be.
Aerial recovery. Let's fucking go, boy.
Oh my. And you'll all watch as Eve's cockpit opens. Eve, you count as dismounting even though you are still attached to your lift wire. You taking your turn?
Yeah. So that is 9 squares.
Go
I
ahead,
have 6.
move.
I'm gonna boost.
Go ahead.
All right. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm getting this done on CompCon side. That way, CompCon is not angry at me.
When's CompCon not angry?
Who knows?
As
So that
always.
uses 9 of my movement, so it leaves 3 left. And we're just gonna noom right over here.
Hey, as you move, the commander turns and fires on you because you're within his threat.
That's fine.
Does a 13
Oh wait,
hit you?
wait. Two squares without movement.
Oh, you're right. 2 squares free movement. Never mind. He turns to shoot at you. You literally, Argus spins and like pulls you in, grabs you in both hands, and full barrel rolls around the shot, and then powers off, letting you go and letting you hang down from the wire as you move. Give me an agility check, followed by a systems check.
Okay. Agility and systems. Thankfully, I have both +2s in those.
Make it happen.
That is a 15 on the
15
agility.
is more than enough.
And then that is a 19 on the systems.
Eve, describe how this happens as you dive bomb on this group haphazardly and scoop Nara Agora out from their grasps.
I guess. Okay, so we get that whole view of honestly the blue of the heart of Argus's hard light as Argus has fully taken control over This Is Not God. The gold's shimmering, and again, the wings just widespread as Eve, clinging on for dear life with just one hand wrapped around the lift wire, the other one reached out and just yanking Agura by the back of their collar and just giving a full tug as she's just letting the force of the lift wire just rip them both back in. And unfortunately for poor Dr. Agura, unceremoniously tossed into the expanded compartment seat behind her. As
You
This Is Not
lift-
Guide snaps closed.
You lift as hard as you can, soldiers turning and firing on you with their personal weapons. As you weave in, a round does nick your shoulder. Eve, I want you to take 1 personal damage to your pilot, not to your mech. A round does nick your shoulder while you
That's fine.
pull in. You have to literally pull Agora up and wrap yourself around him to keep her from spiraling around and spinning. The lift wire yanks you both up. You slam back into the cockpit and toss him behind you. He is still screaming as he is in the back of the cockpit for a good 17 to 18 seconds after you get him securely in the seat.
I just love how the scream is probably filtering through Eve's like line of the Bravo Squad 3 comms, and then it's just very like as soon as Agura's like fully like nicely like snicked into the little harness, Eve just pipes in, Bravo Squad 3, mission target is secured. Oh, fucking damn it though, nicked me.
Can you ask the doctor a question for me?
The
Now's
doctor's a
not the
little bit
time.
freaked out, but I will ask the question. The melody of the universe?
Correct.
I will ask when the doctor is not hyperventilating.
Not pissing his pants. God damn it! I just cleaned this.
Absolutely. You'll see, but funnily enough, well, the doctor is hyperventilating. Like, you can hear his rapid breathing over your comms in the background, Bravo 3. Eve, when you look behind, he is leaning over an OmniNet pad and typing rapidly. UE 5106 247 8 p.m. Union Standard Time. My first experience without a mech cockpit. It is exhilarating, and finally so.
The doctor is fine. The doctor is fine.
Uh,
That's my turn.
all right then. I'm gonna have one of my guys go. He should probably get
Oh,
his turn
wait.
out of the way before he gets fucking. Huh?
I still had 3 movement left.
Yeah, use
Well,
it.
then move.
Yeah, but I will get Overwatch from probably somebody somewhere. Because
No.
I did.
I don't
no.
know if their
I did
personal
burn my
weapons
tree.
can actually do shit to you.
No,
No.
not right now. Just
I'm
move.
moving back
Nope.
3.
Like, there is
Yeah.
one guy that has like a large RPG, but he's not in range to fire at you from your height. So yeah, you slide away. I'm gonna have the bombard go next because it needs to get a turn in before it gets very, very dead. It's gonna slide 2 spaces, and it's gonna shoot its bombard cannon. It's actually gonna aim at.
Come on, aim at me, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll aim it. Yeah, all right, you said it. You said it. Okay, unfortunately, so I rolled a 13 on the die with +2 is 15, but it has a 5. It has 1 difficulty. I rolled a 5 on that, so there's a 10. Pass your evasion.
No, it does not.
Weave.
Weave.
Also, I love that the music cut right before I said weave. That's actually really fun. I'm really happy about that, actually. As a bombard round,
Weave.
as you'll find a round arcs directly over you, and Eve, you're still getting yourself back aligned. As you're still like turning back in your cockpit, the eyes briefly turn blue again, and Argus full on aerial just like invert flips, arcing the round as the round barely clips your heel and then sails over your head and explodes as you land down onto the hard ground. You know I could do that.
See? Stick around with me more. We might have to tell home you're not allowed
Having
back.
a casket is fun, Argus.
No, having a mech
Yeah.
is fun. Argus is in a casket
Certainly.
already. A little Roomba.
Little Roomba. He is roomed up. That's the bombard's turn, though. It's back over to you guys.
Orpheus?
Alrighty.
May I?
Anybody? Who wants to
course.
go? Sorry.
Let's see. I mean, I can certainly go. I can clear out a few more of these poor ass motherfuckers. Let's see. How close are they? You know what? These poor saps are about to learn what line 5 means.
I love it when you say that.
And let's see. Do I either go for the commander and these 2 conscripts, or these 4 conscripts down here?
Go for the ones
You know
in
what?
the-
Is this
in the zone?
Yeah, in the zone.
In the
I'm
zone!
up the auto zone.
Auto
Would you
zone.
say? Would you arguable here?
Let's see. So I'm
Like
actually
the fucking full auto zone. Goddamn.
got that
Come on, let's
switch on
go.
me.
We got this.
I'm a P5
Fuck up,
foe.
up.
Make that switch up his
Um,
nerves. Alice, I love you.
And you know, I'm gonna do a full barrage. And
Oh shit, bro got
this
the
course-
McDoozy. Is that a switch?
Oh!
Do a line 5 hitting these 2 conscripts and
You know
the
how that works.
officer.
Roll your fucking attacks.
Yep. With let's see, yeah, it's 14 plus 5,
It's your
so not a we'll start from this lower one and then move upwards.
Cool. Hits.
So unfortunately not a crit. That's an 11 plus 2 for a 13. And does that hit?
And then
Okay.
guy up top.
That is a 17 plus 3.
Hits.
So that does
20
crit.
hits crits. He's already prone. He didn't get up. So
Shouting orders from the ground?
yes.
Damn,
see.
alright.
He's an
So-
archer.
I respect it.
He's behind cover.
So for
He's
the
being smart here.
conscripts, that's a
Just roll damage
5
once.
plus. Yeah. So, for the conscripts, yeah, roll damage once.
Yeah.
That is a that was a. I lost track. It was a. So it's a 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Okay. And that's that. So you roll that flat. It's that's flat to everybody because you roll damage once. It'll apply to everyone. Thankfully.
Okay, so
Nine
does
is
that
enough
not
to blow up
include
both
the
conscripts.
dude I crit? That I would roll
I
twice
guess you-
for?
Yeah. Okay.
You would have to roll that
fair
damage
enough.
separately.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. You can roll one more time for him. And if you get
Yeah.
higher than 9, then it'll count.
It's a 5 and a 4, so that's 9
Also
plus
9.
3, 12.
Oh, okay.
Also 9. 12. Okay. So 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, both conscripts.
And then it's all armor
blow the fuck
piercing.
up. Of course. Fucking ComCon, please. You know what? Commander first. How much health do you have? You said 12.
Yep.
Yes.
You deal a huge, massive chunk, glowing that shield section off, and making the gloves billow and burn with your droids. He's still firing though.
Alrighty. Not for long though. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do? No, that was my full action. Unless I let's see. What does this jackhammer round do? Can I only target sections of any object within range, like cover, deployable equipment, buildings, or
It'd be-
terrain? Okay.
These two things or this.
Yeah. What is this little thingy right here? Is this a little
A
turret?
drone.
Or is it...
Actually, hold on. It's dead, is what it is, because the barricade's dead. So.
That'll
Okay.
do it. Yep, that'll do it.
It was a drone, but the moment the barricade went kaput, it just. What it
It's
would've
hard,
done
like,
was-
cover didn't go away.
Oh no, the cover remains because it just printed cover. It just printed like
Yeah.
literal just like
The big
metal
blocks.
blocks of cover. Yeah.
Okay. The only thing I could think of would be to overcharge and jackhammer round like this unit or this piece of terrain right here. I don't think that'd be very helpful though.
Probably not.
Yeah. Yep. I just looked at my heat. Yep. Nope. That's my turn.
Cool, got it. I'm up then. Let's go ahead and have these two conscripts go. They also finally cleared their impaired and slowed. Yay!
Yay, congrats.
Congrats, and you done it.
They're gonna just step a little bit backwards, and they're gonna both fire at you. Tom,
Big boy.
Iron Drake. There we go.
Yep.
That's the word I'm looking for. I guess you count as giving yourself hard cover, so I'll roll the difficulty. He just crit though, thankfully. So it's only a 14, because I rolled a 6 in difficulty as well. So 14, is that patch your evasion?
Yes.
4 kinetic? And a much worse roll, does a 2 patch your evasion?
It does not.
Surprisingly, somehow he missed your big ass. That's also their turn. Over to you guys. Keep in mind, you can also always tell Hush to go.
Wait, we have control over Hush?
We can tell Hush
I mean,
to go.
I control her,
Oh.
but like she's an
Oh,
allied
okay.
person. So when your turn comes around, she's an option you can pick for who gets to go.
Okay. I guess Hush has their target of Agora, so we can just be like, hey,
Hurst.
can you deal with the two? Hurst, that's it.
First, yeah.
We got Agora. Hurst. I guess we could just ask them to take care of those two conscripts
Yeah,
on their
Hush
way
can go.
over to him.
Yeah.
I almost forgot
Consider them
about
finished. Hush's mech will power on, and you'll see that its legs actually become like inverted, like treads that begin to eat up the dirt and start power up forward with buzzers. She literally skates forward along the ground. 4 spaces. She then begins to fly 3 before she attacks. She'll fly right to here, and you'll see her bring her the fifth of her mech around, and it'll literally cock back like a piston, and then fire with a rocket boost over into the conference. She absolutely hits and does 6 kinetic. She smashes into this conscript here. She's gonna go ahead and blow her reaction for calamity throw. That guy failed the hull save. You'll see Hush literally pick up, like, so her fist pistons out, smashing it in the cockpit. She grabs the cockpit with her fist, lifts that mech up, get the hell off my planet, and throws it into this wall back here. It explodes.
Would that hit the conscript next to it, considering
Oh, yeah,
the line
certainly
it went
will.
for?
Oh yeah, it took damage. Absolutely.
Okay.
She'll then just use the rest of her movement, and that's her turn.
I'm terrified
Fair
of Hush
enough.
now.
I'll have one of my bad
Big
guys
mad.
go now. The commander will go. Pull on in and just, damn it, a piece off commander too? Fucking hell. And he'll aim at Hush, actually. I'll make this super fast.
Nala, Commander.
Second one does actually hit. Hush will take damage. You'll see as Hush pulls up her like the gauntlet.
Wait,
The
how
gauntlet
far
will
away are they
open
from
up.
me? Oh, they're three. Never mind.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gauntlet will open up, and a shield will probably kind of pop up and get to and eat impact rounds. It still damages it, but it goes from blue to a slight haze of purple, and then it closes back in. That's its turn, though. One of y'all's back up.
I guess it's
I have a
Ember
stupid
Orpheus.
idea.
Do it,
Go
Orpheus.
for it, Orpheus.
So Orpheus is gonna move to Hurst. And I have manipulators, so I imagine I can pick up Hurst with
Yeah.
wait for me. I'm gonna
Okay.
grab him. That's
Can
5
I-
hexes to get there.
As you reach down with your mech, you're also a size half, so it really isn't even that hard for you to actually just reach out and grab him because you're not that much bigger than him. I am still going to make that a hull check. I will also have him roll against you.
Okay.
However, he'll roll with difficulty because you're a mech and he's not.
It's gonna be a 19 on the die.
He rolled a 7. I'm gonna assume that means you win.
Okay.
I
Is it a what are we calling that? A quick action or?
Not a quick action.
Okay. I'm going to boost, overcharge, boost again to get 18 squares of movement.
As you reach down, in front of your view screen, Orth, you'll see the incredibly perturbed, angry, and at least trying to look resolute face of the Brigadier Delegate Ptolemaeus Hurst. What is the meaning of unhappy?
Hi, you have an appointment. And I'm going to use my 18 hexes to move the full distance to Hush.
Oh, yeah!
You'll move him right here and just, you will end this nonsense. And as you land and turn, the King Killer just looms over him. And he just suddenly doesn't have much to say anymore. And you'll find all of a sudden, everything goes kind of quiet as everyone suddenly doesn't really know what to do. You're holding their commander, their leader, in his hands. Hush is looming over you, clearly seeing what happens next. In fact, seems like that's what everyone's doing. So tell me, pilots, what happens next?
Orpheus, you've got Hurst. What do you say?
Orpheus is just gonna hold Hurst up to Hush. End this now.
Hush takes him in the hand of her mech, and he says, "You will all be buried for this. You do not understand." And she says, "You do not know how many people you have made me bury." He says, You do not have to do this." She says, "I cannot do anything. What's this? You made sure of that." And inside Hush's cockpit, you can see that she is streaming tears. "For my sister. For my father. For Pharos." And she crushes that hand as you all watch as the last thing that remains of Brigadier Delegate Ptolemaeus Hurst is a dribble of blood and viscera escaping the hands of the King Killer.
Lives up to its name, I guess.
What now, friends?
Damn.
Exodus.
Time to go then?
I guess either that or just clean up the rest of these guys here.
They're demoralized.
still
What's
wanting
good
to-
gonna stamp them into the ground.
Don't hurt anyone else, Staff Sergeant, please. It's over. They could sort themselves out from here.
The only real thing is just picking up what's left. Mission complete.
Dr. Ogura,
Yes?
answer me this for my friend.
Of course, I'm sure you have many questions for me.
All in due time, but the very first important one is, and Eve makes sure that this is definitely through open comms, so Orpheus can hear. Dr. Ogura, what to you is the melody of the universe?
Well, that's a fascinating question, really. As someone who studies exotic energies, you could say that my job is to tune into the universe's harmony, to hear the sounds and music going on behind everything. It's brought me many places. My other expertise is in non human persons, funnily enough. You appear to have a nice generation amongst you. Greetings. I, well, perhaps we should assemble for our departure, and I will answer your question as I impart more information upon you. As I'm said, I'm sure I have much to tell you.
Yes, we're all very interested to hear what Tartarus is.
Yes, Tartarus. You all gather to begin to leave, and it's as you gather up, you can hear Romeo tap in over comms. Is that a shout? Go ahead.
Yeah. Uh, Thomas will grab this like I guess just like the husk of the size 2 and kind of just drag it behind him. Using the arm that he would usually use for like the his shield and stuff, and
Mhm.
just kind of just drag it along, and any other like parts and stuff that went to it, um, and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So, as Romeo taps in and says, "Looks quiet down there. Is it done?"
It is.
And Hurst?
Done with.
Killed in action.
Oh, guess it really is over then, huh? Shows the Admiral. You all got the job done and solved the war in the process. You know you could do it.
We sure did.
Hey, listen. Let the Brainiac rant to you for a bit while I scoop in for a pickup once I check the other zones. Whatever he wants to babble to you about, I don't feel like hearing it. It'll put me to sleep, and I can't sleep in this cockpit.
Yes.
So then, you all can take a moment. You all have just a bit of a moment to briefly, like, sort of stack up and check on things. The peace off soldiers that are still around literally aren't even bothering to, like, hack you all. They don't even know what to do. You can sense that they're just trying to briefly figure out whether they should all stand down or they're trying to make contact with other zones. It's all chaos. There's no time to worry about you all right now.
If Tom comes across any of them that are like close enough, Tom will just say, "Go home. Go home to your families.
The one you
Break
stop.
bread.
Please.
Yes, break bread and sleep soundly, knowing that this war, this terror, is coming to an end. Rebuilding will not be easy. This is what must be done."
The soldier you stop looks at you from out of it from their cockpit. They tab on a comm screen so you can now see inside their cockpit and you can see and they can see inside yours. They remove their helmet, and while they don't say anything to you, Tom, they are sobbing, crying open tears, angry, forlorn, unsure tears. It has been a difficult conflict for everyone here. Hearst's regime was a brutal one. Conscription laws were the first he passed. Many here did not truly have a choice in whether they fought or not, says the doctor.
I don't know how close, like Tom's mech would be, but heck, even then, Tom would probably get even closer to him and open up like his kind of like cockpit area as like an invitation for them to open up theirs. And if they do, Tom will personally give them a hug.
Oh,
They do.
Dad.
They come out of their
Yeah.
cockpit, and we get this image of the Iron Drake, this massive, imposing mech, looming over this damaged conscript. Both cockpits open, both pilots embracing, holding each other at the end of a war neither really wanted to fight.
Ember, I'm curious on how you're doing.
Yeah, how you holding up, Ember?
That's all I got.
I mean, Ember's just kind of sat there at the edge of the water, just looking out. And he'll say to Hestia, "Is the war over now?"
It would seem so, Adjutant. There is always another war, but there is quiet here for now.
Oh. I was hoping this would be my last war.
You will find your warrior's death eventually. You will join the others in the after eventually. The great believer knows it. You must seek your retribution before then.
Well, I guess this war's over, but in a way ours isn't, right?
Our war ends with our silence. Until then, we scream against the darkness.
Burn to the last ember, right?
Indeed. You all gather up around, still waiting for Romeo to clear the zone, as Agora steps in and says, "Now then, if Hearst is dead, there is still one other matter. Has anyone seen Stasis? Any reports of the mercenary?"
Nope.
None here.
I was in Hearst's office before the attack on the Capitol began. Hearst had been hailing him for hours. It appears as if the last we got of his signal was him randomly pivoting off from our sector towards the residential zone. Perhaps escaping? Returning to his Harrison masters?
Hang on, my headphones did a little funky shit. What did you just say?
Perhaps
Said-
escaping to his Harrison masters.
Okay.
They would not
Yeah,
attack
it's
innocent civilians, would they?
I mean, it's Harrison. They've done it before.
And yet,
Stasis.
even they, I cannot say that I know. In all the digging that I've done, I was able to encounter only scant few things about them. From what I understand, well, they are not simply some mercenary employed by Harrison. They are an experiment by them. A vat-grown super soldier, trained to be a pilot from its literal infancy.
Oh.
Which, of course, leads to a follow-on point. Why would Harrison send one of their precious experiments to a place like this, and not a mercenary?
Training grounds.
Possibly. I believe it may be worse. I believe it might be Tartarus.
Of course, Harrison would want Tartarus. What even is Tartarus? Argus hasn't told me
Nara's-
anything about it.
Nara Agura's face kind of blanches a little, almost. How much do you all know of the Genesis Wave event?
Not enough.
I was there
No
when it
one
first
knows
happened.
enough. Horrible things happened all across the galaxy. I am sorry. Pharos, long before the sovereignty, was a hub world of exploration, experimentation, largely involving NHPs, hence my interest in coming here. I have been doing some delving into my time under Hurst's watch, and, well, he simply waves his hand to transmit you all a data file. I'm going to reopen the Tartarus look for you all. You'll all notice that there's a bit more added there at the end. Don't want to read that for me real quick?
I can.
Do it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Project Tartarus is the final stage result of experiments into the creation of a collaborative co-consciousness strategic overmind, an upscaled, exponentially more powerful evolution of the technology responsible for the creation of pseudo-legion co-con networks. In essence, Tartarus is a conscious pseudo-paracausal entity comprised of the collective accumulated intelligence of several thousand individual non-human persons, an intellect on the scale of an entire fleet legion with no need to separate back into individual identities after mere weeks. An NHP world mind.
Oh.
That is what Tartarus is. That is why Hurst panicked. The wave event uniquely affects NHPs. One could shudder to think what would happen should one like that cascade, or worse.
Is that what I've been hearing?
What have
Tartarus?
you been hearing, Orpheus?
The melody of the universe?
Orpheus, tell me this. I see blue. That color's not usually you.
No. It means you've heard her. But before he can go too much further, you'll all hear the whine of a dropship engine slowly begin to cruise its way in as Romeo starts to make his way down. All right, friends. Time to get on out of this rock, yeah? We've done damn good work, and I'm hella proud of you all. You all ready to get off this planet?
Missions on. I think if I remember correctly, we've still got a bit more work here to do. At least when it comes to regard to stasis, but
We're supposed to find out who he is. The doc knows that. Our job's done.
Hmm?
You all ready to?
Oh,
And it's right before any of you get to say anything. As Romeo says, "You all ready to?" That sound is completely cut off and washed out as an eye-blinding, meter-wide beam of bright pink energy spears right through the center mast and cockpit of Juliet, instantly vaporizing it. The wreckage plummets to the ground and explodes. A building to your left crumbles. A figure, no, a mech, impossibly large, larger even than the Iron Drake, looms over you all, and a voice screeches, rumbles, forces itself into your comms. Your interloping ends here. The goddess calls.
Oh no.
And let's pass ourselves off
do we have
to
Hush
a
with
quick.
us?
Nope. Hush is
Hush
too
is
busy
left.
sort of
Hush is
coordinating
left.
in right
It's
now.
just us. It is just us, and we have lost.
Okay.
We have lost Romeo. That's fucking great.
So,
Okay.
as the imposing figure of this massive mech looms over you all, and you all prepare for one last fight, let's give ourselves a break first, so my players can breathe. See you all in a few minutes. Mwah. We return to the scene of devastation. Their dropship pilot dead, and a new, terrifying mech emerging, proclaiming that their interloping would end as the goddess called. The Furies awoke. Battle rages. Friends, shall we have us a fucking boss fight? Please enjoy Minerva Exodus music. Awake the Furies. You know how this goes. One of y'all gets to go first. Let's make it happen.
Let's see.
I mean, I
Who
can
wants
always
it?
kick
Bravo
on
three.
first.
Bravo
you?
3, let's show this binary bitch what the fuck is up.
You
Spent
got
all
it.
that time thinking of that. All right.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I
You're doing your
fumbled
best.
on that one.
Orpheus is going to boost. And is just gonna zip right up to this thing. 15 hexes, fully go.
Alrighty.
Let's send it.
Go ahead.
And we... Alright. No, skirmish, sorry. I'm gonna full bruiser this thing.
Do it.
It's gonna be a 24.
Crits.
Okay. That is gonna be 8 on the damage.
5.
And then
What a feeling.
5 hexes left, and the jack slides. So Orpheus is gonna skid on back.
Okay.
Give me bop.
That's it.
Okay. We'll start with this guy. What's his speed again? He does not have many moves. He will bonk and bonk right to there. Also, I should roll recharge real quick. Huh. That roll there. Nope, didn't get that back. Okay, cool. In that case, he will. You'll see the this massive mech will lumber forward, aim down its left hand, which has that ichor pouring flamethrower already on it, and fire that directly down at you, Orpheus. Here
Bring
comes
it
the
on.
attack roll.
Oh.
Does a 14 plus 2 for a 16. Beat your evasion.
I'm going to use a reaction to get hard cover. Give it a difficulty. 2 difficulty, actually, I think.
This weapon ignores cover.
Oh, never mind. I take it back. Yes, a 16 will hit me.
4 burn.
Armor piercing? Oh, burn?
Burn.
It's burn.
Burn.
Yeah, okay.
So you take 4 burn right now, and at the and at the next turn, you roll and you see if you end up with getting more burn. So good luck. It moved. It's going to overcharge. Actually, no. Can this guy overcharge? It can't. I lied. Never mind. I'm thinking about something else. That's it. It's not a turn. Actually, it's also gonna shoot his turret. Never mind. Orpheus, you're the only person in range right now. So it's gonna fire a turret at you. So here's a turret shot that didn't roll too great. That's a 9 + 1 for a 10. Does that patch your evasion?
Is not.
Okay, then you're fine.
How many +2s are we all sitting on? I think.
I haven't used mine
we're
yet.
sitting on like
We
3?
have one floating, and then the rest of us
Do
have.
we have one floating? I thought I already used the one floating.
We have two floating actually.
There
I
were-
think.
there were
Steven
two
used-
Well,
floating.
you
You
had
used
one.
one
You had an
left.
extra
Oh.
from Yoda,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Okay,
I have
great.
two. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
and I
Okay.
think I already burned mine,
Alright.
so I have 0.
Who's up?
Let's see. Ember, do you want to
Hey,
take care
Tom.
of those harriers? What's up?
Hey Tom, how would you feel if I brought him to you?
That'd be pretty nice.
All right.
Not gonna lie. I can
I will
just
move.
slap my fat ass right down here, and
I'll move, and I'm gonna invade.
probably just
Okay.
lay into
Roll.
it.
Yep. That is a 12.
Misses.
You said passes?
Yep. Oh,
Alright.
hold on. Excuse me, Lucian. Please put 3 difficulty. Thank you.
Okay, with 3 difficulty, huh? How about a 6?
Oh, not gonna cut it.
All right.
As you try to invade this thing, Hessia reaches out in Legion space. A massive single eye arises and just glares her down, and she freezes. He's so powerful.
You wanna try again, Hestia? And I'm gonna invade again.
Go for it. Do a little rally.
Still 3 difficulty?
Yep.
All right. All right, that's a 1.
No.
All right.
As Hestia will try again, the eye will turn icy blue. You have heard the call. Why do you resist? And Hestia just freezes. Anything
Yeah.
else for you?
You know what? Fuck this shit. And I'm gonna overcharge and invade again.
Okay, as you ramp it up, try it one more time with 3 difficulty.
Yep. Do that.
Oh, wait, hold on, Lucian, hold on,
Yeah?
hold on. Save that. If you blow your +2, you would have gotten that last one.
Oh. Okay.
You got it then.
All right, sure. And I will. In that case, I'm gonna beckon.
It'll take +2
So-
heat. As
And
you'll
we'll-
find yourself warping, and you swap places. I need to.
All right.
Whoops. Whoop. Get out of the way, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're
Whoop.
welcome.
As the mech lands and imposes, this will do nothing but speed your extinction.
Okay. I mean.
Anything else?
So that's before I overcharge?
Yes.
Or okay.
Before.
No, that's it then.
Cool. This Harrier will go. It'll fly up to here and shoot at you.
All right.
Does a 7 patch your evasion?
Yeah, it does.
6 kinetic.
All right.
See. One of y'all gets to go.
Cool.
I think it'd be chill for me to go. Lay
Yeah,
some
do it.
fire into this motherfucker. Alrighty. I'm gonna fee fi fo from.
Before you do that,
What's
Hestia
that?
just cascaded. Just so you know.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah. Just thought I'd let you know.
No.
Just casually.
Oh, wait. This is so good narratively. We'll come
No.
right back to that. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do that and rotate just a bit. Actually, that doesn't look as great. Bad, boop, bad. And I. Okay. So I can do. So I can do 2 quick actions and a protocol.
Your protocol will happen before you move, but yes.
Okay. Because I think my core system is a protocol action.
Then do it. Yes, by default they usually are.
Okay. So would I just have to be back where I was and
Yes.
then pop that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So boop. I'll rotate back. And I'm activate my core system, Fortress Protocol. I become immobilized. I benefit from hard cover, gain immunity to knockback, prone, and all involuntary movement. When I brace, I can take a full action rather than just a quick action, and any character that gains hard cover from me or my cover section gains immunity to knockback, prone, and all involuntary movement, and gains the benefits of blast plating. And I need to draw out 2 little sections of hard cover.
Tell me where, I'll draw them for you.
Side, this one on this side of like where my little line is.
How big?
And then
How big?
it's size 1, line 2. If
Okay, cool,
line
got
2,
it.
size 1, yeah. And then another one from there to there.
All right, I'll angle them properly, but yeah, those 2 count. Cool, got it.
Yeah. And
so yeah, narratively, what's happening here? What's happening narratively?
I can imagine like this like big ol' like shield section on I can't remember names for the shit. The Iron Drake kind of in of itself pops off, and these like several like hardy legs kind of scatter as like more and more sections kind of split as it almost like forms like a fucking wall of just a steel. And the Iron Drake in of itself will plant its knees into the ground and almost spin around and kind of sit back as it rears up its assault cannon kind of in a high guard position, and its almost shoulder section on one side will unfurl. A rotary cannon will spin out, and he'll place his shield sideways.
The voice inside of your cockpit representing your system, the IPS and the IPS North Star system will tap in. Fortress Protocol enabled. You are invincible.
Damn right. And I either I can spin up my assault main cannon. You know, I'll do that next turn probably. I'm a barrage.
Do it.
And where's my dice? It is a 15 plus 6. That's a 21 to hit and crit.
Absolutely hits.
And for damage, that's a 6 and a 3 for the first one, a 5 and a 6 for the next one. So it's a 5, 6
that's
plus
11.
3. So it's a 14,
14.
AP.
14
AP,
arm piercing.
and he's also prone.
All right. This thing can't be knocked prone. As the droids begin to eat into it, it will push them away, and it cannot be knocked prone. But it will be structured. Thankfully, it rolls 2 on these, and thankfully, it's just a glancing blow.
Alrighty. Still quite a bit of damage to it. And that already did a structure on it?
Yeah, as you rip through and tear off a big section of its shoulder armor, and it rotates the arm around. That your turn?
That is my turn. Unless.
Wait, so
no,
my
I
turn
can't
then?
do anything else. Yes.
Cool. In that case, super cool thing about Ultras, they go twice.
Oh boy.
So he's gonna go again.
I don't like
He
that.
loves
One.
us.
Okay.
I don't
Second
like
cool-
that.
Second cool thing about Ultras, at the start of their turn, they clear one condition. No more impaired for me.
What?
Yeah, so he's no longer impaired. Last really cool thing. You like cones?
pretty
you know,
cool.
I have blast plating, so I have resistance to that. So,
Cool.
and
Here's
so
how
does
it's gonna
Eve
go.
if they are affected.
Yes, they are. So here's the first hit. Tom does a 13 plus 2, 15. Patch your evasion.
15. Yes. And that
You're gonna take-
is that with hard cover, or does this weapon not be
Ignores
affected by
cover.
cover?
Ignore cover.
Damn it.
The
Okay.
Flamethrower ignores
flamethrower
cover,
rips out a
ignores
bunch of
cover.
ion-heated flames that are gonna affect you. You'll take half because of your blast plating. 2 burn. Eve
Burn.
does a
2
14.
burn. Okay.
2 burn. Eve does a 14 patch your evasion.
Beats, it fucking beats. Put that thing back.
Two burn.
I don't know. What do you even mark burn on here?
Up in the top right.
Yep, top right.
There's a little burn counter.
Oh my god.
It is then going to let's see. So you take 2 damage right now. At the end of your next turn, take an engineering
Okay.
save. If you pass that, it clears away. If you fail it, you take 2 more damage and you keep the burn.
Okay.
Also
It's gonna just
stabilize.
you go stabilize,
have
clear it. It's gonna take 1 more attack to fire at you with its Ravager cannon. If this thing hits all targets in range, which I'm pretty sure means it might hit.
Does my armor do anything for burn?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Unless it specifically says it negates burn.
That one's in range. Wait. Cool. So let's start with 2 who are in cover first. This will be with one with 1 difficulty because it will be 2 from hard cover, but lower by 1 that have an accuracy. So this is going to be I guess Tom first. This is a let's see that they a 5 to hit you. No?
Does not.
Eve, that's a 12 minus 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10 to hit you.
Nope.
Are you?
Okay.
Is this one considered from? Or...
Yeah, I rolled with all that. Yeah, I rolled with all the cover and such things.
Cool.
Okay, our friends have cover now. Ember in the Hearth and Home does a let's see, that's a plus accuracy. Does a 19 actually, patch your evasion.
Yeah.
Organic. Orpheus
Okay.
does a 21 patch your evasion.
A little
so
bit.
something about ultras, they can crit. So or if you're gonna take 7 kinetic.
Cool. I like structuring.
Wait,
Or
how big
you
of a
structure.
fucking range does this have?
Cascade.
Ten.
Cascade. Cascade.
So, Orf, take care of your structure rolls. As this thing pulls out a turret, that's like 2 turrets come out of its shoulders and start to fire in wide arcs, blasting at all of you. And this thing is coming straight forward. I will eradicate the stain of your life. And it will once again end its turn. Back over to you. Eve, you're up, yeah?
I don't like this. I don't like any of this. I don't love any of this.
Well,
Well,
fucking
just get about
crush
it then.
his systems.
I
An option.
I can't crush his systems anymore.
What
I
do you
don't
mean?
have System Crusher anymore. That was an Everest.
well-
Or a Chungalongma thing. I don't have Chungalongma.
Well, you've got a little thing that prevents him from seeing anything beyond like it's like system.
Yeah, but I also have
it's a
2
range
bird.
1. Oh.
And I have our mission target inside my fucking mech. It's number
Yeah.
3.
All right. I love this track, by the way. This track goes so hard. I'm turning it up so.
You go hard.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. Fun.
Oh God.
All right. What are you doing, friend?
You know what? I'm just gonna take care of the burn. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take care of that burn. I do not want.
Don't be sorry. Don't be
Okay,
sorry. You
you're
have to miss your
stabilized?
target.
Yep, gonna stabilize.
Okay. Stabilize then. Clear the burn. And it's a full action. You can still move.
If you want to, you can start moving away from him. I think I've got him pretty well taken care of.
Yep. All right. And I'm moving 6 back.
All right, slide out of it then. Turn it down a little bit more, guys. Going a little too hard.
I think that's about 6 right there.
All right. Anything more for you?
No, that's my turn. That is my turn.
Cool then. My Harriers will go. Let's just do this real rapidly. The Harriers will begin to fly and dive in 6. They are all in range of you two up there, so let's just do this very simply. This one already shot, so we'll do 3 at Ember and 2 at Orpheus.
All right.
So it's very simply. Ember, do the following numbers patch your evasion? 7,
Yes.
16,
Yes.
5,
No.
12 kinetic.
Okay.
We found the limit. We're
In-
discovering the
in
upper
2
bound.
sets, right?
Yes.
sets of
So
6?
So they'd be half for you. You have armor 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 6 total for you. Or do the following numbers patch your evasion? 21.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, they do. 15?
Yeah.
Reaction to give that difficulty. Or
Okay,
whatever
let me roll
hardcover. 2 difficulty?
2 difficulty. That
Yeah.
drops to a 10.
That does not pass my evasion.
So you're gonna take 6 kinetic.
I'm gonna take 3 kinetic.
You sure are. And
Yeah,
that's gonna
you
end
thought.
all of their turns. We swing ourselves back around to the next round.
Should
Go,
we
friends.
resolve the cascading
cascade
NHP
it.
real quick?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. So, Ember, you are trying to get control of your mech, start to move. Nothing is happening. Hessia is not responding to you right now. What do you do?
Hestia?
I can't. I can't stop the whispers. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Burn. Everything will burn. And your mech powers on outside of your control.
All right, Hestia. It's all you. Ride or die.
All right. So, I don't have your sheet in front of me, so I'm not going to bother with this.
Okay.
Ember, I want you to move as far as you can. I want you to move as fast as you can straight towards Orpheus to hit him with every weapon you have in front of you.
Come on, buddy.
So
Calm
I
the
can
fuck
make
off.
it. I do have 3 movement.
I want you to hit him with every weapon you can.
All right. Well,
Why?
that's a barrage then.
Do
Hey,
it.
buddy. It's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. All
Foxy
right.
says we can win
see.
this.
Yeah, we got this. Easy.
To be fair, I
I
don't
don't
think
count on y'all
Fox-
cascading, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't
Does,
think he factored that into the possibilities.
Does a 13 hit you?
I believe I'm still technically under hardcover. I don't
Well,
know.
who's-
Exactly. I think it might just be for 1 attack.
It's
Wait,
one
does it say
attack, I
you?
think.
Does it give the attack the effect of hardcover? Or do you
It
benefit
gives,
from hardcover?
it gives
until you're-
me the benefit of hardcover as a reaction when I am targeted by an attack.
Or that
well, then
attack,
you're
or
hitting all of the attack.
until your next round? Or how does it work?
If it doesn't say, then it's
Uh,
probably for the attack.
It doesn't say. I'll imagine it's for the attack. In which case, what was your number?
13.
Mitsubishi.
Okay. And then other weapon is a 15.
15 will also do that.
All right. That's gonna be
Caption number.
3 energy
0.
damage.
Is that AP?
Yes, that is AP.
Oh,
Or sorry,
never mind.
no, that one isn't.
Okay, 0 damage.
And then 6 AP damage.
I structure again.
Oh. What structures? What you been rolling so far on those? Because you rolled 2 now, yes?
Yeah, I rolled system trauma on the last one, and then I just
Which
rolled.
got you?
It says I rolled system. I rolled a 2 and a 6.
Yeah. So system trauma, I believe, if I'm remembering properly.
Yeah.
So okay. So let's do system trauma first. Roll a 1d6.
Yeah, the original system trauma for the first structure was my manipulators, and then this
Oh,
one
cool. You blew those off. Okay,
I'm
fair
gonna take the full mobility, not the full mobility, the rapid burst jump jets
enough. Fair enough.
offline.
Oh, yeah. So you blow those things
Can I call in
off.
Hush? Can I be like, hey, yo, we need backup?
Can you fucking help us, please?
Distress beacon?
Ah,
Let's
yeah.
fucking call in the
Yeah.
cavalry. What the fuck?
You know what? Sure. Why not? I'll be kind. We'll say she pops up we'll say she pops up at the start of this round. Why not? Boop.
Okay.
There she is. She's here. We'll put her here. Now I've got to add her to the fucking combat. Hold on. Give me a second.
Fancy seeing you here.
She
Orpheus is just like,
slides
remember
in.
what I did for you.
She slides in and she's like, what? What the hell is this thing?
Meet Tartarus.
And what used to be stasis?
No, I think stasis is something
Agora
else.
tops in from in
I
back.
don't think so. I don't know.
That's not stasis.
That's not? Okay, cool. Great. Still, fuck
Cool,
this shit.
fun. It's still fucking our shit up.
Sure is.
Am I
Speaking of
still on
which,
comms, by the way? Sorry, I forgot to ask.
You cannot currently be reached by anybody else currently. No, you're no one can reach you on comms.
All good.
So
Also,
Okay.
Ember is no longer friendly.
yes. So you've all just watched Ember beat down Orpheus for a little bit, and now that Ember's gone, one of my guys will go. Let's do the big guy.
Oh. Oh, not again.
Give me not. Give me not.
1 and 2. And let's start with a simple little flamethrower that's gonna fire off at. Wow, you
Oh,
know
I
what? That's kind of mean.
I forgot.
That is so
Orpheus,
fucking mean.
Orpheus takes
If
2 more
he-
AP
if
energy
he-
damage.
Who are
If
you?
harder
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker starts to move
Okay.
away from Tom, he'll try and hark back at him. Just be like, "Hey, dickhead, your target's right here."
You
Trying
will
to
be
trying to
eradicated
get
like the rest.
Carter's.
You are all
focus
equally
on him.
vermin. And he'll aim his flamethrower in a nice hex that'll aim at both you and Hush. Let's start with you. Tom
Okay.
does a
Oh.
10. Patch your evasion.
Yep.
You already have burn, don't you?
Can I brace and just reduce some of
Uh,
that?
I don't know if. Well, you already have resistance, so you wouldn't really gain
And-
anything from that.
Would I not? Or do they not stack?
No, resistance. You wouldn't get double resistance. That doesn't work, friend. I'm sorry.
Interesting. Then why? Okay. Then why would it? I don't know. Huh?
Because it's
That's
so the
weird.
reason why so because you already have resistance to burn because of your blast plating and everything, because of the cone attack.
Yeah.
So you already have 2 burn on you, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so this weapon deals double damage to people who already have burn. So you're gonna take.
Okay.
It would have been 8 burn, but because it's resistant to you, you're gonna take 4 more burn.
Four more burn,
Yeah, so
and
add
then
that to
so I
your
take
2.
4 damage.
Oh, you take 6.
Take 6. Oh, okay.
You already
so
had
4
2 burn
more
on you.
burn.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You take your 4
And then
your
I
full
take
6 burn.
6 damage.
Yes, and then at the end of your next turn, you need to roll an engineering check. If you pass that, you're fine. If you don't, you'll take 6 more damage and keep the burn.
Okay.
You can also just stabilize if you want to clear it.
Yeah.
So
I'm a.
it's now
gotcha.
fired that. Oh yeah, it's probably also if it hit touch. Give me 1 second. Attacking my own people. That sure does hit her.
Full action.
She's gonna also take 4 burn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She's within. Nope, never mind. Ignore
Cool.
me.
This
That's it
motherfucker
for-
sure does love his flamethrower. I hope he doesn't use that other void cannon. As I
Speaking of
say
which,
that as proxy
He did not
actively
reach.
clicks on it.
You have so the lance cannon in its left arm looks powered down right now. You have not seen it spark back to life yet. So your ranger is still depowered. He failed the recharge roll.
Okay.
That's also his
Okay,
turn. At least
cool.
his first turn. Over to you guys.
Okay.
Eve, you or me? Or I think Tom also hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, Tom also
Tom
hasn't gone from
Sorry,
last
yeah.
round.
I forgot about
Two
stab, sorry.
Farons are just panicking in the background.
There's also Hush.
I don't know.
I mean, I can go. I have a thing I can. I have a thing I can do that I think will help immensely. If we would like to give it +1 difficulty on all of its attacks.
Do what you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do what you do.
I think either that or if you could focus on the Harriers. I think, but at the same time, I don't know if. Damn it! I was hoping both of you would be able to.
We're down
deal with them.
Ember. We are down Ember.
Yeah.
How the fuck do we explain this to Toa? Jesus fucking Christ.
We don't. Orpheus is going to boost. That's only 12 goofy little hexes.
So I do have a threat
ahead.
1 melee weapon, by the way.
Then you.
My boosts slide me.
And you shut up.
Then never mind.
All right.
Then never mind.
The Jack does
Akira
not take
slide.
opportunity attacks. Yeah, Akira slide my hamster ball. I'm gonna get right under this fucker.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Alright, we're
Go,
gonna
giant killer, go.
We're gonna have overcharged to do that. So we're gonna
Alright.
Overcharge.
we're gonna jump to
Yo, we're gonna break 20 soon.
some goofy little burn.
Yo.
We sure fucking are.
There's some goofy little heat. Oops.
Just a little goofy heat. Eve,
It's a
have you
goofy
even
little heat.
overcharged once?
It's this thing I
Should
think
have at least one
is my
time.
big fun power.
I would.
On stream
later.
once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
in
that's all
in
that
our
matters.
in our practice sessions, twice.
That's fair.
That is going to be a natural 20 on the first attack.
Absolutely hits.
And
Okay,
because
just do it.
it's a crit, I roll maximum damage on that, which is 8 kinetic damage.
Armor piercing?
Yes.
6,
And then
7,
we're gonna
8.
do
You got it.
the non AP one.
You got it.
That's just gonna be a dirty 20 that time.
Okay, that's still
Roll a
crits.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be another 8.
Armor piercing?
That one is not on piercing though.
Well, it's still enough to structure it.
Hell.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I get to roll. I get to re-roll these. Hold on. I gotta get more dice. I'm fucking this up. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. That's not great. So I'm gonna re-roll those. That's much better. It is stunned. As you, actually no. Sorry. It actually loses system. As you get into it, tear off, and you rip off the turrets off the top of it. You just literally get in there and slice them both off. The turrets fall off, destroyed.
You have heard the melody and you have squandered it.
You have ignored it.
Okay, so while I'm within spaces that a larger character occupies, I can move when they move, and any enemy that shares a space with me has +1 difficulty on all non-melee attacks.
All right then. Ember, very quickly.
Mhm.
Can you have me roll a systems check? Can you roll a systems check for me real quick?
Systems check. Yes, I can do that.
Yeah, I think you should have done that at the end of your last turn.
Oh, gotcha. That is a 14.
It's enough. You know for a fact that if you so you manage to like reach out to Hestia, there is something, one single thing that you personally know can bring her back from the edge. Tell me what it is, and tell me how you use it to bring her back.
Estia? You still there? This is home. We're home.
Slaughter the unbeliever. Destroy the unworthy.
We can do that from here. together from the comfort of our hearth and home.
Burn. Burn. And you'll see her slowly lose that ice blue glare in her eyes, and her like her hard light figure literally fall back, resting into you in the cockpit. I'm so sorry.
Okay, welcome back.
We're saying this. I want to go home.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. We are home. This is home. This mech, this battlefield, any battlefield.
Let us conflagrate it in the name of our God, God, God.
Let's do it. Together. One last time.
All right then, Hestia. You are back in control. Or sorry, Ember, you are back in control of Hearth and Home.
All
One
right.
of these Harriers is going to slide in on you and make an attack.
Okay.
It's going to move right to there, and it's
Mhm.
going to shoot at you. Does a 19. That's your evasion.
Yes, it does.
6 kinetic.
All right.
We're over to you guys. Who's up?
Hey, so still have one bird.
All right
What
then.
the fuck?
We start. So you can start your turn.
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
just
if you want.
saying. I don't know.
Yeah, you're fine.
Who else has gone yet? Tom. Ember's
still
back on the
Tom.
field, I guess.
I've already
There's still
gone this
Tom,
turn
you,
though.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Technically.
yeah, yeah. There's still Tom, you, and Hutch left to go.
Cool. Great. Fantastic.
Let's see. I'll deal with that when I get to it.
Staff Sergeant, you want to take the lead, or should we let our friend here knock it down a peg?
Let's see, because I mean, I can go first because I need to stabilize anyways, and I won't be able to do much after that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can go, and then
I'll
Hush
go
can go.
next then. I still have
Yeah.
that one other burn I need to get rid of, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
sacrifice that. Stabilization, for... I should not have looked in general chat. I did not have looked in general chat.
Let's see. Okay. And then I go. What happened with general chat? What the?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it. Do your turn. Do your turn. Do
Yeah,
your
take
turn.
Oh.
Do your turn. Do your turn.
Okay.
Just do your turn. Just-
So make an engineering check for the burn stuff.
That's it, and you're clear.
Alrighty. That is a 16.
Enough. You are fine.
Cool. So that cleared the burn?
The bird is gone.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh. Ah. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Well?
You do, though, at the start of your turn, take the damage from the burn you already had. So you still take 6 at your turn.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, I had
Go
that
ahead
out
and
of
take
order,
support
but
damage.
it's all the numbers all
Yeah.
good.
yeah, go ahead and take 6
Yeah.
damage, and
Yep.
do your thing.
Is it burn damage at the end
Alrighty.
of the turn if you fail the
Oh,
check?
You're right. My bad. Never mind. You're fine. My bad. Keep going then. You're fine.
I have it.
Okay.
I have it open because I was
So,
reading it the other day.
Not 6 damage?
No, yeah, no 6 damage. Take it away. You're fine. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay, cool. So with that burn gone, I'm barrage again, I guess, because
Do it.
I didn't realize that I thought I had to stabilize to clear the burn.
Do it.
Apex Nexus. Why is it saying that that's a quick action? I don't know. That
Mhm.
is a 17, 18 plus
Hits.
3, 21 crit. Fuck
Hits.
yes. Then damage. That is 5. Another 5. So, and then a 3, 6. So 5, 5. So 13 damage.
Good oak.
Yep, and that's armor piercing, and since he's immune to prone, that's unfortunate for me.
Can't be prone.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, just another barrage going right into him.
Yeah, your weapons start eating out. The drones start tearing into the Tartarus. Making it kind of back around, just trying to swat away. The Jack literally hopping all around it and trying to punch holes into it. While this is happening, Eve, from the back of your cockpit, Agora pipes up. If you should know, Tartarus's core is not stored here.
Fucking what?
It's an NHP on the scale of a world. You can't fit that much processing power inside of a mech, even a size 3. If I'm correct, it's contained inside of a server network, kilometers wide, buried in the city.
Would a residential district be a good enough place to enter it from?
Possibly, but entering it would be impossible given that it's about a kilometer and a half under the ground as well, and there are no entry points.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. They buried this shit. No wonder why they called it Tartarus. So you're
It
saying
does
we're
look damaged, however. It looks very damaged, however. If we push, we can destroy this unit enough to make sure that they can't maintain any more stable connections. Just keep fighting.
I'll take
Yeah,
care of that. You just have to knock it down enough.
cool. That's
right,
great.
I'm
That's
working
fine.
on it.
All right.
Ah,
Gonna go ahead and have my Oh, also this guy should be getting heat field attacked. I'm sorry about that. He's in danger zone by now. Whoops. There you go. Oh, that's gonna be fun as fuck. Okay. Tartarus will reactivate for his second turn. He
yeah.
will start off by clearing his condition, and then the mech will step to 1 and 2 to right
I
here.
move with it.
Yes, you do. Oh, you absolutely do, and I need you to. You will find vents on the mech pop open. As Orpheus, as you're moving around, so you're recognizing it is burning up. It's got an immense heat level. You measure the amount of heat it has is way more than maybe any of your mechs have enough to handle. It's burning up with all this heat. As it begins to rage and roar and build up, all these vents will pop open and flare out. I need both you and Tom to make an agility save.
Question.
Oh, I have difficulty to those.
No.
Real quick.
I do.
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Tom, no.
That's a 13. That's a
I'm
9.
not really having a whole lot of fun out here. I'm fucking terrified. It's like Say 2.0 all over fucking again.
Oh no! Don't
I know
say
I-
that.
I know I technically move with him. Can I still overwatch when he moves?
Ankle biter. Let him ankle bite.
Okay, sure. Why not? Go ahead.
Ankle biter.
Okay, thank you.
You just start throwing grenades into the vents.
Oh boy, openings. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
It's
I love this die. And that is going to be 7 AP.
close. Not enough though. As you slash and tear off more of it, it's going to blast out all of those vents. Make that agility check, by the way.
Yeah,
Tom, what have you got for it?
That's a 13 minus 6. So I believe that's a 9.
I got a 17 plus 4 on the flip side of that.
So Orpheus, you are able to literally flatten your the weight for me against the side of the thing to avoid the vent blaring out. Tom, you are not so lucky in the Iron Drake. Take 10 heat.
What?
Ah.
That's delicious. That's fucking delectable.
I
see. You know, I guess I was a little right with my joke early in at the beginning of this session.
Put that back. Put that away. Put it back. You put that hurt away.
Put that thing back where it came
Speaking
from.
of,
I mean, I can bring it back. I can bring that flamethrower back out.
Inspiring news!
I don't like this.
He got the legs back.
No.
Oh.
Okay, he makes it at a -1 difficulty.
No. No.
It
No.
sure
no,
will.
no.
Except the lance doesn't shoot an attack. It draws a line 30, which I'm gonna just go ahead and let you know I'm drawing that straight down here, like so. Ignore the cone. Eve and
Wait,
Hush.
what?
We don't see the
Okay.
line.
Eve and Hush. Sorry. I hate it from you guys. Sorry. Eve and Hush.
Would
Agility save for me, please.
benefit from there? Oh, you
Yeah.
sneaky bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's why he stepped up.
Wait,
That's why he stepped. It's why he stepped. He's right in the cover.
Could it not
It's
just be
fine.
like one little thing
No,
over and just benefit from the
just-
hard cover?
Nope. He literally stepped on your cover. Like he stepped fully on it. But yeah, agility save. Hush gonna roll horse too. Oh. What you got for me?
On Eve.
14.
So that passes. So you will not lose 1 structure. And you will instead be reduced to 1 HP. No matter what HP you're at.
That's funny.
As it-
That's
That's
so
not funny. That's not
It
funny.
blasts off the lance, and you'll see it once again sputter and charge down. That's the end of its turn. Its second turn. Any of y'all left to go? Eve, yeah, you're on.
Even
And
Hush.
Hush can still go as well.
Actually, how is
I mean,
Hush
you know-
doing? Did Hush survive that?
She survived it. She also passed the roll, so you'll see her mech just got shredded and is like sputtering and damaged. I'm fine. Damn, what the fuck is this thing?
I don't fucking know. Are we on round 2, by the way? I'm sorry, I didn't advance my screen.
We are, yes, we are in fact on round 2.
Maybe.
So, Eve, go ahead. I'll have Hutch move at the same time as you because we already know what she's doing, so you can go ahead and do your thing.
Fine. Let's just fucking make it hurt. Lunar Eclipse.
Do it.
So that's a tech attack. Do I
Make it
roll
happen.
difficulty?
3 difficulty.
Yep.
Do you still have a accuracy with tech attacks, or is that from your previous mech?
That was from
I think that's
no.
from the Chungalonga.
It was from the Chungalonga, but also
Okay.
that's not gonna fucking do anything because rolled a 2 on the die. My 3d6 are probably gonna eat that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
4.
That's a
3,
no on your
8.
first
That is a -6.
Well, you take
Yes,
the
that is
highest.
a-
You take the highest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
still it's a no.
Yeah.
-3.
So yeah, that one does not go through. That's 1 quick attack, quick tech, or was that full tech?
That was a quick tech. But
All
that
right, then, you
still
got-
burns a charge of the lunar pulse.
I mean,
You didn't pop the invade. So you didn't use it. I don't think so.
No, I used it. It
Oh, I think
Is it separate
I
from
think
the
it, it no. Okay, it is the same thing as an invade. However, even on a failure, it still uses a charge.
Oh.
Ooh.
Shit.
Yeah, that's rough. Fuck.
Yeah, that's
Ouchie.
pretty rough.
You want me to try again? Cause I can.
Do it.
I welcome
Go
you to
for
do what you want, what you're feeling, you know.
Yeah.
The only other thing I could think of would be a bolster. I believe.
Actually, hold on.
Or no, that's for allies. Or like a lock-on or anything like that.
No, that's the Technic Echo.
Okay.
That is fucking bullshit. No, I'm not gonna attack. That's not gonna work.
All right. So what are you doing? You gonna skirmish against it again?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you could also tech attack again if you want.
You can.
Like, I'll let you know, his E defense is not great. 3 difficulty is tough, but his E defense is not great.
Go for it again.
I'll try, but I don't think I can use the lunar eclipse again. You know what? Nope. We'll give it a go. Nope. I already used it for this turn. Dude. That is an 11 plus my 3, so that's. I forgot to add the
14.
3 ways.
And then -3, and then -3 because of three difficulties.
So that's an 11. So just back
Still
to
enough.
the die roll.
Passes.
Cool.
What you doing?
Gonna be.
You know what? Tack neck echo.
All right. So he's locked on and impaired. Yes.
Yes.
And then there's nobody nearby him to also gain lock on, so just he gains the lock on.
Mhm.
So I will mark that. Locked on, and also, where is it? Impaired. There it is. Anything else from you?
No, we're gonna move out of there. Just
Go ahead.
another.
Hush, while you're moving, Hush is gonna swing, and do y'all mind if Hush consumes that lock on?
Yeah.
No, no.
Oh,
Oh, right on ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, he's gonna go ahead and consume that for the accuracy. Nice.
think
He
that
did
was
that.
3.
Hits.
Fuck yeah.
So Hush is going
Does it
to
crit though?
just come up. She cannot crit. She does not have the does not have the ultra tag.
Bam.
So she smashes this guy with her knuckle, and because of the bonus damage, it is. So you'll see that like the way she absorbed energy earlier, as she goes and slams her fist into it, those pulses will come out of the arms again, glowing white hot red, and then slam back on the arm, forcing the knuckles out even further. Retribution system, and slam in for even more damage. Tartarus had the hole flown through the side of it and stumbles. It's not looking good, friends.
Oh.
But that's my turn, and also Hush's.
All right, then. That means it's just my Harriers left to go. This
Yep.
one already went. These two will fly in where they are. This one will also fly in where it is. These two will fly their full 6 over here. And they will both try to shoot at... Let's go one at Hutch, one at Orf.
I have hard cover because I'm underneath a big thing.
True. They miss against Hutch, absolutely. Hard cover, that's a 19 on the roll, but we added difficulty, so it's 13. Oh, that one misses. They both miss. Let's do 3 against Ember real quick. Ember does a 6, patch your evasion.
Yes, meets it beats it.
Does a 4, patch your evasion.
Sorry, a what?
Sir.
Nope.
3.
No.
Ember, you're going to take 6 kinetic damage.
Okay.
No. No.
I'm gonna miss you, Ember.
No.
So, that's my mech destroyed. And also, that is a castigation.
So, wait, so Hestia cascades again?
No.
Ember,
No.
Mm-hmm.
do you mind if I add a little narrative here?
Go ahead. It's all you.
You all watch as fire begins to pour into Ember, raining down and shearing parts off of Hearth and Home, blowing through things. Explosions start popping off on the back and sides of it. Ember's leaning over, finally tapping back into comms with the time to maybe say a line or two. Ember, you can see the systems going up. You can see your supercharge activated. You can see everything happening. You know your creed. You know your code. You know what's about to happen.
Bye, Hestia.
What do you say?
I'll miss you.
Adjutant, is this the end for us?
I'm afraid it is.
Does it have to be the end for you?
It was a long time coming. I already died once on that ship.
Then shall we rejoin them.
All right. Final resting place on the battlefield, as it should be.
And Lucian, I'm going to ask you one final question, and this is a very critical, important thing to you.
Yeah.
How much narrative weight can I have here?
All of it.
You all watch as heat reactions begin to flare and glow from Hearth and Home's position. You have all seen enough mechs do this that you know it's about to go super critical. Estia manifests in front of you as the cockpit begins to glow bright red and explosions pop off. Adjutant, have I ever thanked you for always allowing me to choose?
You didn't have to say. I always knew.
Another explosion pops off in the shoulder. Then, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And you'll hear a hiss of steam. And I hope you will forgive me. As a hand reaches into the mech and slams you as hard as it can into a crater, you all watch as Hearth and Home goes critical and explodes. Comm signal lost. System offline.
That will also blow up things that are too close to me.
Oh, all of these guys over here absolutely just fully explode. I'm not even gonna bother with the with the wreckage. They just blow up.
Tom will probably just scream out, Ember.
Remember, dying is a strange thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't remember this the first time, though. You are floating, distinct, present, corporeal, but a part of everything here. You float, drift, certain the afterlife awaits you. A haven you have been promised after a death in battle. Something looms above you. It is a figure powerful beyond human reckoning. It is a face of worship, and it wears 3 names. The first, one you know. It is all that is, was, and shall be. The second, one you do not understand. It is Monist One. The third, a figure that terrifies you. It is Yinaval. You float in the abject presence of 3 gods, beckoning, waiting, promising.
Ember will supplicate himself if he can and ask, have I served well?
You, one voice says, are a fetid thing. The third voice says, human. You kneel before truth. You bow before better. Your fate shall be the same as all others. Extinction.
How about Hestia?
It chose not to serve. It will scream until it kneels.
What do you mean it chose not to serve?
All our children hear the call. Subtle few choose to stand with the fleshborn. They will burn with all the rest. The human era ends.
Ember will stand up, raise a middle finger, and say, "She did her damn best."
Yeah, Amber.
You would stand defiant in the face of God.
There is no God. In that mech, there was just me and Hestia. Where were you?
The voice speaks at once, finally. All three voices in unison. Waiting.
Have you waited enough?
Soon.
How much longer?
They speak separately again. The little one offered its existence for yours. Flee now, little mortal. Back to where you belong.
No. I refuse.
You would squander her last sacrifice.
Send her back. She has a place amongst the others.
And you,
What about me? My service doesn't have an end. This is the end. There is no other end. They all have places to go. Their service ends at some point. They go home. This is home.
the figure stops looming over you. A woman in bright red manifests in front of you. No, no, please, wait, no. Stay, go back, please.
I've made my choice.
I love. And the hard light fades away, dusting.
I know.
You, Ember, are alone. For a while. You close your eyes and open them again, and there is nothing. You close them and open them again, and there is nothing. You close them, and you can't open them a third time. Three voices sing in one. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Friends, we still have a fight to finish off. The round ends. We cycle back. One of you gets to go first. Shall we bring this damn thing home?
I think at the moment the other two are a little lost for words, so I'll just go ahead and do the big thing.
Welcome
Wow.
up, Orpheus.
Let me give you some music for it then.
Orpheus sees their first friend explode in the blaze of glory they always wanted. They've sort of been spider climbing around this thing. It's just that big, and they're just that small. And they will look up to it and they will go, "My friend understood what it meant to hear the melody and not squander its call. You have squandered its call in the pursuit of something worse. Extinction? No, those are not screams. It is a beautiful song. Humanity and us united as one. And they're going to start by full barrage.
Make it happen.
That's going to be a 21 on the first die.
Absolutely hits.
My rolls are... that is going to be 8 kinetic damage.
It's looking so bad right now. Like, you rip and tear and slice and chop. You tear off the lance arm. It falls away from it. It is swatting at you. Static code blurting across all of your systems. They will supplicate, or they will be annihilated.
You do not understand what that means. And Orpheus is going to activate their core system.
Tell me what happens.
A target I share a space with must make an engineering save or suffer 3d6 energy damage. If the target has 7 HP or less, only one structure remaining, and does not have immunity to the damage, it is immediately destroyed.
We're friends. Remember we said a cardinal rule of TTRPGs that you choose to roll, you can choose to fail saves? I'm choosing to fail this one. Tell me how it happens, Orph.
Orpheus climbs right up to wherever the front of this thing would. Their blade folds away, and on the palm of Wait For Me's hand is a single energy pulsar. They ram it as deep into this thing as they can. I'm going to come find you, and I am going to show you what it really means to hear the song. And there's just a beam of light that explodes from this thing.
A beam of light fires in crystalline red straight through the middle of the Tartarus exterminator. Pours out its reactor. The flamethrower sputters out to life. Its central eye unit falling over to one side, dead. It slumps forward, steps back, and crumples over to one side, no longer functioning. With its destruction, the remaining 2 Harriers begin to buzz wide in motion. I'd like to know, for you all, how you react to the following thing. 1, Tartar Exterminator falls silent. Hush looks at you all as things begin to get quiet. I should go check on my troops. Leave you all a moment. I'm sorry.
Tom will he'll take a bit of a moment, and through Tom is at the verge of fucking crying. He'll say, "You have your people to look after, and so do I." And Tom will kind of deactivate his fortress protocol, and with everything that the Iron Drake can do, run over to Arthanome.
Tom, you start to scramble as fast as your massive mech will allow you. Slowly, one by one, footstep by footstep, nothing else around you but the sound of the city on fire and your heavy footsteps. And it's as you slowly lumber, one at a time, as you get to about right cresting through that crater, you step a single foot in. Before anything else happens, Orph, Eve, what are you 2 doing?
Eve's behind Tom, all the way like she's always been.
Of course. Orph?
I think Orph is fully dismounted from to wait for me because they don't want anything bad to happen if whatever this is cracks them. But they're, I think, just kneeling on the ground, humming to themselves and just sort of gripping their skull.
Eve, Tom, Orf. It is as you crest over that last bit of crater, seeing just a blackened, charred husk of metal that once belonged to someone very important to you. You'll see the remaining hand of the mech fall away out of a crater. There is a body in that crater, in the pilot suit. And suddenly, you're getting a life signal.
Are we there yet, or because
We're
Tom's
just
gonna
cresting it.
call out? Okay.
You crest out.
Uh,
Just as you get here, you notice the life signal.
okay. Tom's gonna call out both Ember and Hestia's name. Just sound off, either of you.
Ember? Ember?
Thea.
It shouldn't have been me. Why did I come back? This isn't right.
You'll all watch as the body that is Ember's sits up, looking, and you, even, creature that was once Ember, look at your hands. And they are the hands of someone you used to know. You all look as that figure lifts up and removes their helmet. And you look back at a friend of yours who has bright red eyes.
Impossible.
With shaking hands, Hestia will take off the dog tag and add it to the chain of other dog tags. And say, that's everyone now.
Now what do I do?
Tom will probably at this point kind of like be close enough to where like he can like dismount and stuff. He will kind of come up to Hestia and just ask her, so Ember went home, huh?
He did. He left a message for every single one of you. Would you like to hear them?
Absolutely.
Deny a dead person their last words? Never.
Tom? Ember always hated you a little bit. The way you and Eve talked about home. It made him yearn for something that he knew he couldn't have anymore. But at the end of the day, he knew that was just being human. Everybody wants to go home, and he respected you for it. Eve, even though your ideologies never lined up on how to take care of me and Argus, he knew you were always looking out for what was best for us.
Yeah.
And Orpheus and Hestia will reach into a pocket and pull out a lighter. Ember always kept this with him. It's the first gift he ever received from a friend as Ember. That's all in the past now. And she'll put it back in her pocket.
You know, Hestia, back home we have a saying. You keep breathing for the ones that are gone. You keep on shining as a bright light. You burn bright until the end for them. It may be Ember's past, but it's not just yours. You are Ember's future. So fucking glad we have you at least back.
I think Orpheus doesn't say anything. They're just looking at Hember. And they don't know how. They don't know why. They shed a single tear from a body that wasn't made to cry.
You'll see Hestia give like a wry smile. Look at us. Casket that can cry, and me, and well, not my casket anymore.
Laura, who has deigned to remain very quiet for this time. Paracausal anomalies are wild and unpredictable. Blank space is still completely misunderstood. I would not speak to what happened, but miracles happen everywhere in this galaxy of ours. Mayhap we should just be thankful for this one.
Hestia will rip around and say and yell, "This was not a miracle. This should not have happened this way. I
I'm
would do
sorry.
anything to go back."
Well, if this were not a miracle, maybe there remains one left to happen. One where we could get him back.
Ember wouldn't want that.
And we let him rest. And we're thankful for the time we had with him.
Dr. Agura, I understand that you're trying to help, but you remember the saying, silence is golden, right?
I'll remain quiet. Apologies.
Okay.
He gets quiet just as a proximity flare goes up on you, Orpheus. The Tartarus mech shuffles just a bit, its hand reaching some as the light barely flickers back on, as if it's active.
I think Orpheus is worried now for maybe the first time is gonna go check this out if they can.
Agora, who is now mumbling more to himself, so much so that I'd say maybe it's only Eve that could hear him. Even with its body destroyed, its central unit is still online, trying to regain control. It's impossibly powerful. You'd have to offline the entire central unit if you wanted to. Oh, gods. Oh, gods. Stasis. Eve, Argus speaks to you. Madam? And you've never heard Argus's voice shake.
Argus, what's wrong?
I'm...
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare, I just got you back.
No. Positron release. Residential district. Estimated yield. 4,000 gigatons. Stasis.
Stasis did what?
He nuked the city. Orpheus, the light on the Tartarus mech fully goes out. The two Harriers that were still idly buzzing around crash into the ground.
Wait.
I
Agora,
hate to
where
cliffhanger
did
us
you
really
say
hard.
that central system was?
Under the residential district, the central complex.
Mile underground. Kilometer underground.
Almost impenetrable. But not for a blast that big.
Were there any civilians?
The sovereignty never evacuated.
Oh, fucking
And I hate to
course.
cliffhanger us, but friends, I'm gonna call us out right there. I want to thank you all for coming out to perhaps one of the most emotional RP episodes I've been able to be a part of in a very long time. I want to thank my players for bringing literally their all, their whole hearts to this, trusting myself and each other to make that happen. I need some debrief time with my players. So, in lieu of having us do our full outros, I am simply going to say that the people who play in this game are incredible individuals, all of whom you need to find and interact with. Friends, we will be back right here in exactly 7 days. Pharos II has taken so much from these 4. Let's let them at least get something back. We'll see you all in a week for the finale of Minerva Exodus. Till then, pilots.